Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another watch along, another unrivaled watch along. This is our second one we've done. We did the season opener on Friday, and now we're doing the end of week one today, Monday, January 20th, 2025. Salute to everybody here early in the chat. The game starts at 8:30 Eastern. That is the time game one tip off will begin. So talking about game one is between the 1-0 Vinyl and the 0-1 Phantom. And game two is between the 1-0 Laces and the 0-1 Mist. So we have two teams who could potentially go 2-0 and two teams who could potentially go 0-2. This is the third set of games of the Unrivaled Week 1. We had a couple good ones over the weekend, and we'll touch on those in the lead up to these games coming on tonight. All right, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, I have the standings. Those are the current standings right now. So the Lunar Owls are 2-0. That's the team headlined by Nafisa Collier. The Laces potential to go 2-0. They really beat up on the Phantom on Saturday, beat them by about 30 or 40 plus. So that's something that they have to be on the lookout for. Team Vinyl, Ryan Howard went crazy on, I think they played on Friday. Ryan Howard went absolutely crazy, hitting down, knocking three after three down. It was good performance from her. The Miss, Breanna Stewart, didn't have her best game. She's her team is 0-1. The Phantom, as I mentioned, 0-1, and the Team Rose, they played on Friday and Saturday. They are 0-2, bottom of the league at the moment. All right, so we're just gonna start off with a quick poll. Who do you think went game one? I'm gonna go between Phantom and Vinyl. So let your voice be heard. I think Vinyl will win this game. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Vinyl. I'm gonna go Vinyl winning this game. We'll look at the starting lineup shortly. There's been a change for Team Phantom. They started Brittany Griner, Sabrina, and Satu on Saturday, and it didn't work out well. They ended up getting smoked. JP, my guy, salute. What's good, bro? JP says laces were so fun to watch. I actually found myself rooting for AT. Yeah, the AT is that's why they call her the engine in the W. She doesn't do a lot of scoring. She's not gonna give you 30 and 40 point games, but she'll play tough defense. She'll rebound. She'll assist, and then she'll set some hard screens as well. So the Laces, they're a scary team. They are a scary team because they have a bunch of shooters as well. All right. I did want to touch on the games from over the weekend that I didn't stream. So that we'll start off with this Saturday game. Hopefully this works. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me close this out. All right, let me zoom in here so we could all see. So this was the score on Saturday, y'all. Laces 86, Phantom 48. Looking at the field goal percentages, you can see um Phantom shot 32% from the field and 36% from three. Laces shot 56%, 56.9% from the field and 44.8% from three. Free throw wise, um, Phantom were 2-6. The Laces were 4-6. They doubled them up on the rebounding. The Laces did almost. Yeah, so 26-42. Excuse me. Assist wise, look at that, 23 assists. For the Laces, only 8 assists for the Phantom. 9 steals by the Laces, 4 steals by the Phantom. Phantom did have 2 blocks. They did have 10 turnovers compared to 9 for the Laces, and then the foul battle was equal. Looking at the box score, you can see where the damage was done. Brittany Griner played 33 minutes, 7.6 rebounds, and a block. Satu Sabali played 31 minutes, 11 points on 4 of 14 shooting. Really wasn't her best start. She did contribute 7 rebounds there and 2 steals. Sabrina, 18 points, 5 for 13 from three. Only positive I could say is that she had no turnovers. Her assists were a little low there, but I didn't get to actually sit down and watch the whole game over. But now Natasha Cloud played 13 minutes, 10 points on 4 of 11 shooting. Katie Lou Samuelson, nothing's changed really. 2 points for her. And you see Marina Mabry with a DNP. Remember, Natisha Heidemann was signed as a relief contract because Mabry is out for at least 2 weeks with that injury. I think it's a some leg injury or hamstring, something like that. I can verify. But Natisha Heidemann was supposed to report, but I don't think she's come as of yet. Um, Looking at the laces though, everybody really well. Kate Martin double double, 12 points, 10 rebounds for Kate. Had 2 steals to go with it. Stephanie Dolson, 14 points, 2 of 4 shooting from 3-point range. Alyssa Thomas, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Tiffany Hayes off the bench with 14 and 10. I went back. I was trying to um do a little highlight video of her double double, but I think they miscalculated an assist. Or they gave an assist to her that was really Kayla McBride, so it's more like 14 and 9. Jackie Young out with a leg injury that she's nursing, and Kayla McBride came out hot, 28 points, 7 threes. I made a highlight video. If you can see the pinned comment. Um, you can check out all the player highlights for players who were playing really well in Unrivaled. I've been chopping those games up and putting it on the secondary channel, Her Hoop Highlights. The link to the channel is in the description. Make sure you subscribe there. I'll be getting these highlights out from this game as soon as the stream is over and I can get to editing. They'll be out by morning time. So you can see the damage there, 86 to 48. Let's take a look at the next game that happened. Let's go to the Owls. So the Owls played Team Rose, Lunar Owls versus Team Rose. You can see the damage there, 79-70, a much closer game than the one we just looked at. You can see the turnovers for the Rose, 10 turnovers to 5 for the Lunar Owls. They both shot pretty good from the field, 55% and 58% respectively. All the stats were fairly even. The Lunar Owls did have more assists, 18 to 11, but the real damage was Nafisa Collier. Nobody can really check Fee. Sky had 9 points for assists. She had the game winner last game. Didn't have as good as of a game this game. Shakira 8 points. Nafisa is the one, 31 points and 6 rebounds for Fee. She was 1 for 6 from three and still had 31 points. She's a problem. Alicia Gray, 21 points and 9 rebounds. Alicia Gray very consistent for this Lunar Owls team, and Courtney Williams, 10 points, 8 assists. She's doing what she did during the WNBA season. Team Rose, Lexi Hull didn't score. She played only 3 minutes. Chelsea Gray had 14 points and 6 assists. Brittany Sykes had 13 points. Azare Stevens had a really good game, 17 points for her. Kalia Copper with 14 and Angel Reese with 12 points and 6 rebounds. And that's the 2 games that we missed on Saturday. We didn't stream. So that is why the standings are what they are at the moment. Alrighty. They're doing the Unrivaled pregame right now. This game, as you can see, is going to be on TNT tonight. So Monday games, I believe, are on TNT in the USA. You can also stream them on Max. And people in Canada, it's on TSN Plus, and international people, you can access it on the Unrivaled YouTube channel. It is location restricted, so if you're in the USA trying to watch the actual game on YouTube, you won't be able to because I mean you can, but you have to probably do a workaround to get it to work. But just something to be aware of. That the game will be on TNT in the USA. If you're international, it will be on YouTube. All right, so we're about 3 minutes out from the start of Unrivaled week 1, day 3. Salute to everybody who's locked in, who's tuned in. Appreciate you guys being here. Looking at the poll, we got 75% saying vinyl, 25% say Phantom. Interesting, interesting. I did want to. We could touch on the starting lineups for this game. So this is what we got, y'all. This is what they posted on the Unrivaled Twitter account. So vinyl starting three, their same starting three from last game. Marike Gumbawale, the captain, De'Erica Hamby, and Ryan Howard. For Team Phantom, here's where the change was made. So they're going Sabrina Ionescu, Satu Sabali, and Natasha Cloud. So no Brittany Griner in the starting lineup. Although Brittany Griner is still a serviceable player in this fast-paced action, you need a more mobile big to guard on the perimeter and to run the floor. And Brittany Griner just was slowing them down a bit. So that is the reason why she has moved to the bench. So we'll see how they match up here. I'm expecting probably Satu's gonna have to guard De'Erica, of course, and then I'm assuming Sabrina's guarding Enrique and Natasha is guarding Ryan Howard. That Sabrina Enrique matchup is gonna be one to watch. If Sabrina can't stay in front of Enrique, it might be a long night for the Phantom. Might be a long night. So that's the starting lineup for Team Phantom. I think they're the first team to actually change their starting lineup from between game 1 and game 2. Let's see if it pays dividends for them. All right, so they're going to their last TV timeout. Um, I think the last time I saw on the broadcast, it said game will start in 5 minutes. You know, these games don't start exactly at the time that is posted. This countdown to tip off is mainly the time, the countdown to the time that they have given us. So we'll see how everything pans out. Make sure you get your votes in the poll. Who will win game 1? If I remember, I'll stop it right before the game starts. Make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks. I got mine right here. Got some grapes, some juice. So we're good to go. All right, let's get ready for game 1 here. All right, so these are the lineups. You got the starters there on the floor. Um, the starters in the starters areas. And I'm ready. I'm ready for today's game. Remember, if you're new to Unrivaled, there's 7-minute quarters. The first 3 quarters are 7 minutes each. The fourth quarter is an untimed target score quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, whatever team is in the lead, they will add 11 to that score. So let's say the teams are at 60 to 60. Well, 60 to 59. The team that has 60, they will add 11 to that score. The score to win, you would have to get whoever gets to 71 first would be the winner. All right, they're starting the broadcast. Started the broadcast. It's Brendan Nasheen or Lasheen. He does the call for the Connecticut Sun, I believe, if you watch the W during the WNBA season. Glasheen, excuse me, I just butchered his name. And of course, Lisa Leslie, ex WNBA player, multi time champion with the Los Angeles Sparks. All right, make sure you get your votes in. About to close the poll. About to close this poll. Let me end it because I know, knowing myself, I will forget. And I'm ending the poll now. Poll is ending. That's the result. So 66% say vinyl. I'm with that 60% fandom, the underdog with 33%. Colin, it was good. I like the setup to Unrivaled basketball court. It looks like 2020 WNBA season when it was played in the bubble, but with fans intent. Yeah, it really does. Like I saw angles from the other side because I know the angle that they're showing is showing the benches and they're showing like the limited fans that are behind those benches, but all the fans are mainly on the other sides and behind the baskets. So it's something interesting to something interesting. I wonder if they're gonna expand how many people attend games in future seasons. But I like this made for TV broadcast. All right, let me get my stuff ready. I will periodically be jumping to the box score to show you all the stats and things of that nature. So don't worry, I will make sure to keep us updated with the stats. All right, people, let's get the likes up, share, subscribe. We're about to get this show on the road, unrivaled. The final day of week 1 for the inaugural season of Unrivaled Basketball. All right, so the crew chief Angel Ken, referee Kevin Sparrock, and umpire Jessica Walter. If you guys are familiar with refs, I'm not, but just letting y'all know. All right, they're about to tip off here. Phantom players coming on the court. Excited to see how this plays out. So it's De'Erica Hamby versus Satu Sabali for the jump ball here. She's telling them to tuck their jerseys in, like we. That's interesting. So remember, Teresa Weatherspoon, coach of Vinyl. Adam Harrington, coach of the Phantom. All right. I wonder what they're waiting for. All right, now the referee about to do the jump ball here. And we're off, people, and we are off. Game 1 of the slate. Natasha Cloud and Phantom with the ball out to Sabrina. Quick three is off. Ball tipped out, but right to Ryan Howard. Ryan tries to do an outlet pass. Natasha Cloud gets a hand on it and deflects it. So that's the matchup as I expected. Cloud guarding Ryan. Ryan comes off the screen, throws up the jump shot, and they call a foul on Natasha Cloud, boxing it, trying to box out De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica Hamby had a double double in her last game. I think she had about 17 and 10, 17 points. No, not even 10. I think she had more rebounds than that. Ball in play to Enrique Gumbawale. And they call a moving screen. They call a foul there by De'Erica Hamby on the screen on Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina still has her right thumb wrapped up. Remember she had off-season surgery to repair the UCL ligament in her right thumb. That's her shooting hand. Natasha Cloud with the ball. She steps back for three. Too strong. Enrique with the rebound. So we're scoreless so far. I can't show the stats all all game, brother. I can't show the stats all game. Rebound to Enrique Gumbawale. She gets fouled and one vinyl on the board. When we have breaks, I'll show the stats. So Enrique for the 3-point play, and she rattles it in. So Vinyl with the first 3 points of this game. Natasha Cloud with the ball, looking for Sabrina, gets it. Sabrina top of the key, guarded by Ryan Howard. Fakes the handoff to Natasha. Sabrina shoots the left midi and scores. Team Phantom on the board here. So the cross match is Ryan guarding Sabrina on the other end. Enrique throws it to De'Erica. De'Erica looks on the attack, goes at Satu and misses. Natasha Cloud with the rebound. Cloud over to Satu, now guarded by Ryan. Oh, Satu tries to spin off. She falls down, hands it off to Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina travels. She was about to shoot the jumper, hesitated, and then dribbled. So they call a travel. D, I already responded to you, bro. I already responded. Ryan Howard with the ball. De'Erica Hamby over to Enrique Gumbawale, comes off the screen. She pump fakes. Ryan Howard in the corner. Quick release. Sabrina gets the closeout. Doesn't get the the defensive rebound. Ryan gets it to De'Erica Hamby. Putback is good for Team Vinyl. Bro, you have to. I'm not probably. You're right. This dude crashing out. Like, what's dude? Bro, go find the stats yourself. Watch your mouth. What's good with this dude? Yeah, take a 5-minute timeout, bro. Take a 5-minute timeout. Ball back at play with Team Vinyl. Get it to De'Erica Hamby. Hamby over to Enrique Gumbawale. She may got away with an elbow, drops it off to De'Erica Hamby, and she gets the layup. 7-2 Vinyl. Satu walks into a three, and she knocks it down. Satu hits the first three of the game for Team Phantom. It's 7-5. Ryan Howard on the attack, goes up, leans in, and they call a late foul, late whistle there. So Ryan Howard will go to the free throw line. Remember, free throws in Unrivaled are a little different. If you get fouled on a 2-pointer, then you shoot one foul shot for those 2 points. If you get fouled on a 3-pointer, you get one shot for those 3 points. C-Bar, what you looking for Hamby tonight for? Well, you need rebounds, points, what you need? Ryan Howard hits the free throw for 2 points, and Vinyl are up 9-5. Ball down to Natasha Cloud. Cloud trying to post up. Oh, and De'Erica Hamby with the reaching and strips it. Enrique, oh, they leave Ryan Howard wide open for a three, and she's short. Rebound to Cloud. Cloud was trying to post up Enrique Gumbawale. Didn't work. Cloud on the attack and gets fouled by De'Erica Hamby. Hamby saying she did not foul her. That's 2 fouls on Hamby if that counts. If they're not gonna challenge it. That's 2 fouls on Hamby. Oh, you need all points. Got you. Cloud at the line, 1 free throw for 2 points, and she knocks it down. She's still in. They didn't challenge it. Natasha Cloud hits the free throw, and it's 9-7 Team Vinyl. No substitutions have been made as of yet. Ball over to Enrique. Enrique, 1 leg step back over Natasha. Ooh, that was tough. Enrique Gumbawale knocks down the fall away jump shot. It's 11-7 Vinyl. Sabrina, drop pass to Satu, fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. De'Erica Hamby diving on the floor, getting deflections, but it stays with Team Phantom. So 6 seconds left on the shot clock for Team Phantom to get a basket here. Ball in play over to Satu. 5 on the clock. 4, 3. Oh. And it's a backcourt violation. Satu didn't know if she was gonna shoot. She drove and threw it back behind. Threw it a backcourt violation. It's a turnover. Subs being made here. Ray Burrell coming in, or is it just a timeout? So it's just a timeout, y'all. A timeout called on the floor. Now I could put the stats up. Let me zoom out a little bit. You get C-Bar. You get 6 fouls. 6 fouls, and you out of there. Six fouls, and you're disqualified. So the stats so far you can see on the screen. Arika Gumbawale with 5, De'Erica with 4, but she has 2 fouls. Ryan Howard with 2. Satu Sabali with 3, Sabrina with 2, Natasha with 2. I haven't seen Heidemann. They're showing the vinyl huddle right now with Teresa Weatherspoon. I'm trying to see if I see her. On the injury report, they did say illness or something like that. So maybe she's recovering from a cold or something like that. So Teresa Weatherspoon, of course, always preaching defense. Oh, so no subs being made. The same starting 3 are coming back out for Team Vinyl. Ball and play with Team Vinyl and Ryan Howard. Natasha Cloud guarding her. Ryan trying to dribble out of it. Hands it off to Enrique. Enrique pulls up for a 3 and misses. Satu with the rebound. Satu brings the ball up the court. Looks to attack Dierica. Spins off her. Goes up. Throws up the hook and scores. So Satu goes right at Dierica and scores the bucket. Oh, I forgot to switch back to my. Ryan Howard gets to the midi and misses. Rebound to Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud might end up with 10 rebounds tonight. I mean, she is sort of she during the WNBA season, she would guard big. Sabali tries to pull up for a 3 and misses. Rebound to Enrique. Enrique on the attack. Guarded by Cloud now. Dierica looking for the ball against Sabrina. Drops it off. And that's easy. Sabrina was no match for Dierica Hamby down there. Tudo, my guy. Salute, salute on the Twitch. What's going on? Cloud on the attack. Thought she got fouled, and they do call a late foul there. So Natasha Cloud will go to the line for 1 free throw for 2 points. Dierica Hamby with 6 points right now. Hamby with 6. And we have our substitution here. Ray Barella's checked into the game. Natasha Cloud at the line. 1 free throw for 2 points is up and good. So it's Aaliyah Boston also in the game. And Jordan Canada comes in. I guess they say Jordan Canada came in too late. So it's Aaliyah Boston, Ray Burrell, and Arike Gumbawale. Natisha Heidemann has checked in, people. Natisha Heidemann is in. So it's Sabrina, Natisha Heidemann, and Brittany Griner. So remember, Natisha Heidemann is on a relief contract here, for the injured Marina Mabry with a calf injury. Enrique stops, pulls up, and misses. Rebound tipped over by Grinder to Sabrina. Sabrina on the drive to the basket, stops at the foul line. Jump shot is good. Let's get it, Zap. And we have a tie game at 13. Aaliyah Boston over to Ray Burrell. You know, Ray Burrell wants to get to the back, wants to shoot and score. Ray Burrell attacks Sabrina, goes up, holds the ball high, and scores. That's a mismatch for Ray. She's gonna attack Sabrina. I mean, everybody's almost a mismatch for Sabrina. Sabrina gets it down to Grinder. Grinder fakes the shot. Now she goes up, and they call a late foul. They call a lot of fouls in this first quarter. Foul on Aaliyah Boston, on Brittany Griner. So we got about 143 left in this first quarter. 143 left. Katie Lou Samuelson comes in for Sabrina Ionescu. So Sabrina so far. Sabrina goes to the bench with 4 points so far. Ball in play here. Um, it's a tie ball game. It's 15-15. Free throw was made by Brittany Griner. Aaliyah Boston attacks Katie Lou Samuelson, her teammate, on the fever, and misses. Griner with the rebound. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann playing behind the screen. She gets into the paint, spin move, throws it out to Griner. Griner fakes the long 2, now shoots it way off. Rebound Jordan Canada. Canada on the attack gets a screen. She throws it up. Oh, some nice roll. And Jordan Canada gets her first basket of the game. 17-15 Vinyls. Competitive so far. Katie Lou gets the ball off the down screen, pulls up midi, and Katie Lou is on the board for Team Phantom. 17-17. Ray Burrell gets to the basket, thought it was a foul by Katie Lou. They don't call it. Katie Lou throws a bounce pass. Jordan Canada picks it right off. Outlet pass gets stolen as Ray Burrell tried to save it. Phantom back with the ball. They have a 3-on-2, and now Heidemann throws the ball out of bounds behind Katie Lou. And that's turnover number 6 for Team Phantom. Jeez. Okay, ball in play with Canada and Team Vinyl. Heidemann guarding Canada gets it to Aaliyah Boston out by the foul line. They're looking for Ray Burrell coming off this handoff. Ray Burrell reverses. Back out to Boston. Boston pump fakes at the 3-point line. Gets into the paint, throws up the floater. Gets her own rebound. Attacks Katie Lou. Pump fake, steps through again. Gets fouled, and she can't finish. But she'll go to the line. I don't know why Brittany Griner's falling for an Aaliyah Boston pump fake at the 3-point line. That was crazy. So Aaliyah Boston at the line for 1 free throw for 2 points here. Last game, she had 6 points and 7 rebounds against Team Rose. She knocks down the free throw. So it's 19-17. Ball in play here with Natisha Heidemann. 10 seconds to go here. Heidemann with 5 seconds. Heidemann pulls up for a 3. Oh, Natisha Heidemann with her first unrivaled basket. And Aaliyah Boston throws it up at the buzzer. It's off. And Team Phantom go into the first quarter with the lead, 20-19. Natisha Heidemann, big 3 there. Her first unrivaled game and unrivaled points. So let's get ready for the second quarter. They're going to a TV timeout. Let's get ready for the second quarter. I'll put up the stats for y'all now. 1 second as I get it popping. There we go. So we got the scores right here. Aaliyah Boston with 2. Ray Burrell with 2. Arike Egumbawale with 5. Canada with 2. Hamby, a team high 6. Ryan Howard with 2 for 19. A total of 19 points there. For Team Phantom, Brittany Griner with 2. Satu with 5. Sabrina with 4. Natasha with 4. Katie Lou with 2. And they didn't update Natisha Heidemann. She just hit a 3. Let me refresh this. Yeah, they haven't updated Natisha Heidemann's 3, but Natisha has 3 and that's 20 points there. Move this over. There we go. Yeah, so I think since Natisha Heidemann was a late add, they probably having some issues updating her stats at the moment. But she does have 3 points there. The turnovers are up there. 6 for Team Phantom, only 2 for Team Vinyl. That's going to be something to keep an eye on. Who can keep their turnovers down? Salute to everybody in the chat, on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Salute to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This is the final slate for week 1 of Unrivaled. It's been a very exciting week so far. Very, very exciting week. Some really good games. I think we only had one blowout, which was the Phantom's last game. But other than that, there's been some really competitive games. I'm looking forward to more. Still in TV timeout if you're just joining. Still in a TV timeout. I have the stats so far on the screen. This is game 1 will be here all night. For game 2 starts at about 9:30. Let me scroll up and see. Yeah, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Game 2 will start. We'll be on, so make sure you're tuned in. Crack my window a little bit. It's getting a little hot in here. There we go. Geez, long TV time out here. I guess since they don't have really have commercials during the quarters unless it's like a super long timeout or something. All right, now they're coming back. There we go. So remember, a thing to watch. De'Erica Hamby already with 2 fouls, 6 fouls, and you foul out. So something to be aware of. So Team Vinyl will start the quarter with the basketball. It's Jordan Canada, Aaliyah Boston, and Ray Burrell. Team Phantom, same lineup with Heidemann, Katie Lou, and Griner. Canada gets to the basket, throws up the layup and misses. She's on the floor. There's a 3-on-2 here. Heidemann, corner to Katie Lou, wide open for three. Katie Lou, left corner three. Look at Katie Lou, up to 5 points here. She had all the time in the world to line that three up. Canada over to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell with the ball. Spins back in the paint. She steps through. Left hand scoop. Oh, that was tough, Ray. Ray Burrell with the basket. And it's 23-21 Phantom. Katie Lou with the ball on the right hand side. Gets the screen from Griner. Katie Lou over to Heidemann. Ray Burrell fell down. Heidemann's open for another three. Misses. Jordan Canada with the ball. Hesitation dribble. Pulls up for the mid-range jump shot she knew was off. Chased her rebound. Didn't get it. Heidemann with the rebound. Heidemann pushing it. Corner to Katie Lou. Pump fakes. Guarded by her teammate Aaliyah Boston. Shoots over her. Misses. Ball tipped to Jordan Canada. Canada down to Aaliyah Boston. This is a mismatch here. She pump fakes, pulls up. Short. Rebound to Heidemann. They going back and forth. Team Vinyl, 8 of 22. And not a really good percentage. Oh, Jordan Canada almost got the steal on the pullback dribble by Heidemann, but it goes out of bounds. Stays with Team Phantom. 6 seconds on the shot clock. All right, Katie Lou to inbound. Under the basket. Gets it out to Heidemann with 5 seconds on the clock. Heidemann over to Griner. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann, and she was unaware of the shot clock. She tried to throw a bounce pass to Griner, and it's a turnover. I guess she's still getting used to the rules there. She did say that's my fault. Sabrina checks in, Satu's checks in, and Cloud checks in. So it's a full substitution here by Team Phantom. And both and for Vinyl, everybody subs the starters back in. Enrique Gumbawale with the ball, picks up her dribble at the three, finds Ryan, drop off to De'Erica, and she scores. De'Erica Hamby, as soon as comes back in the game, scores. That was a nice play there. Sabrina on the attack on Ryan Howard, goes up with the left, uses the body to defend, and scores. Left hand layup for Sab. De'Erica on the attack, and they call a foul on Satu for reaching down on De'Erica Hamby. So De'Erica will go back to the line for one free throw for 2 points. So De'Erica Hamby, I think is this her first, what you call it? Is this her first trip to the line? This might be your first trip. And she hits the free throw. It's 25-25. Ball in play here. Natasha Howard, step back, jump shot, too strong. De'Erica with the rebound. De'Erica over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, hesitation dribble, dancing in the paint, throws it up, and scores. Team Vinyl retakes the lead here. Natasha Cloud tries to push it quickly up the court, dribbles it back out. Cloud down to Satu. Satu against Ryan, goes up and gets the ball blocked. They call a foul there. I thought Ryan had the block, but they call a foul. So Satu at the line for one free throw for 2 points. They show him the replay. Satu spins off. Ryan Howard. Oh, she had her hand wrapped around her waist a bit. That's where the foul was called. Satu misses the free throw. Ball with Enrique. Enrique gets to the paint. No help defense. Blows right by and scores. So Team Vinyl with a 29-25 lead. Sabrina over to Satu. Satu over to Sabrina. Sabrina wide open for three and knocks it down. Sab hits the left wing three. And it's 29-28. Sabrina up to 9 points here. Enrique gets tripped up and falls down. Fouled by Sabrina. It looks like Katie Lou's about to sub in for somebody. Katie Lou subbing in for Satu Sabali. Satu Sabali has 3 fouls. If you bet on Satu, I would be a little worried. Satu with 3 fouls, so she subs out. Katie Lou subs in. Arike comes off the screen, pulls up for three, short. De'Erica gets her own rebound, gets the rebound, and scores. De'Erica Hamby set the screen and was the first person to the rebound. Sabrina with the ball. Over to Katie Lou, handoff to Sabrina. Sabrina comes off the screen, foul line. Jump shot is good from the right elbow. Sabrina. The last 5 points for Team Phantom is 31-30. TM says Sably just be throwing shots up. Yeah. De'Erica in the paint goes up. Katie Lou got a hand on it. And she scores anyway. De'Erica Hamby. 14. Ball gets tipped out. And they say it's Team Vinyl Balls. Another turnover for Team Phantom. Katie Lou was no match for De'Erica Hamby down there. It's just unfair, really. So we have a timeout here. It's 33-30 Team Vinyl over Team Phantom. Let's put the stats up. So this is the stats right now. 33-30. Let me refresh to make sure I'm as up to date as possible. 33-30. De'Erica Hamby, a game high 14 points. She has 3 rebounds. For Team Phantom, leading scorer is Sabrina with 11 points. Thing to watch out for: Satu Sabli 5 points, 3 fouls in the first half, 6 fouls, and you get ejected. Well, not you get you get ejected. So Satu's gonna have to figure out a way in the second half to play without fouling. Because she's putting her team at a disadvantage against De'Erica Hamby. De'Erica Hamby very mobile, very active on the boards, and you need somebody to match that. Yeah, TM Hamby going to work. Hamby is going to work. She's 6 of 7 here. Only missed 1 shot. She is taking matters into her own hands. Yeah, so thing to watch out for. Sabrina doing well though. Sabrina 5 only missed 1 shot so far. She's coming off screens and everything. They're coming back to the broadcast. They're showing Jimmy Butler. Me and Jimmy not the best of friends right now. He's sabotaging my heat. So we're not the best of friends right now. Oh, Jimmy's actually there in the building. Jimmy is in the building. All right, ball and play here with Team Vinyl. Ball in, play with Team Vinyl. No, same lineups that we just had. De'Erica Hamby with the ball over to Ryan Howard. She steps back, wide open three, buries it. Ryan Howard knocks down the three. Cloud comes off the screen, gets to the basket, goes on Hamby, throws up a crazy layup, screams to the crowd as she buries it. 36-32. Ball back to Arike. Arike, hesitation dribble, snatchback dribble on Sab, pull up middies, good. Oh, that was dirty. Fake like she was going to the basket, snatchback dribble at the foul line, fall away jump shot. Sabrina trying to get her get back, attacks Hamby, but dribbles back out. Throws it over to Katie Lou. They leave her wide open for three. Katie Lou short. Hamby with another rebound. Hamby gets cut off by Cloud. They drop it off to Hamby. Hamby goes up and scores again. They cannot stop De'Erica Hamby. Hamby up to 16. Hide him. Sabrina down to Katie Lou. She skips through and scores. 40-34. They're still talking to Jimmy, but we're gonna try and ignore that as much as possible. Natasha, Ryan Howard looked like she traveled, throws up some bull, and it goes out of bounds. Epoxy, salute to you. Sably not doing well. She has 3 fouls in the first half. So only 5 points for Satu Sably right now. Ball in play here. So Natisha Heidemann checks in for Natasha Cloud. So it's Heidemann, Ionescu, and Katie Lou. Heidemann pulls up for a three, too strong. Fight for the rebound. Ryan Howard gets it. It's 40-34 here. De'Erica guarded by Heidemann, and she gets fouled and won. They cannot find a matchup for Hamby. She is going to absolute work. She's getting Sabrina on her, Heidemann on her. It's just not. It's too easy. Erica Hamby about to have a 20-point first quarter. I mean first half at this rate. Um, Ryan Howard up to 7 points, 4 assists for Ryan Howard. Hamby free throws up and short, so she misses the free throw. Sabrina with the ball. Griner checks in. They trying to do something. Sabrina comes off the screen. Mid-range jump shot is off. Ryan Howard with the ball. See, this is where they run into. Um, Ryan Howard goes to the basket, gets fouled, and Ryan Howard will go to the line for one free throw for 2 points. If you're able to, if you're watching along while listening, that's how De'Erica Hamby is getting so many mismatches. Off when they get the rebound, she's outrunning everybody down the floor, and the bigs aren't keeping up as Ryan Howard hits that free throw. So it's 34-44. 10-point lead, largest lead of the game for Vinyl. And they call a foul on Brittany Griner on the moving screen. So Phantom cannot get out of their own way. They're up to 9 turnovers. So we have a minute left here, guys. A minute and 2 seconds to be exact in this first half. Phantom started off really well. But De'Erica Hamby's been way too much. Arike on the attack. They trap her. She throws it out to Hamby. Back to Sabrina tries to tip it away. Gets it to Arike. Arike pulls up for three. Oh. And she knocks down the three. Arike Gumbawale. It's a 13-point deficit here. Oh, Hamby gets beat down low by Brittany Griner, and she scores the easy layup. 47-36. Arike crossover on Heidemann, push dribble, throws up the layup. Oh, it falls off. And Sabrina with the rebound. They have number 3-on-1. No look to Brittany. Brittany Griner layup is good. De'Erica Hamby on the attack and gets fouled again. De'Erica Hamby just drawing foul after foul after foul. Sabrina's up to 11 points here, y'all. Off a made basket, De'Erica Hamby got down the floor, got the ball, drew the foul, and going to the line for a free throw. Remember, she's a 2-time 6 woman and a 2-time, and she's missed a free throw. And I think she's a 2-time most improved or something. Sabrina picks up her dribble, gets it to Griner. Back to Sabrina. Sabrina, they trap Sabrina. Sabrina throws it down to Griner, and it's a turnover. Arike running up the court, goes with the left and scores. Throws it to Sabrina. Sabrina in transition for three. Oh, too strong. And that's how the half ends. So Arike got the rebound off the miss, went coast to coast, and finishes with a left hand layup. So at the half, people, it's 49 Vinyl, 38 Phantom. Rockstar, salute, salute. TM says Hamby plays like every game's her last. I love how she competes. Yeah, she be competing, man. Salute for the sub. TJ, what's going on the Twitch? Salute, salute. What's going on? All right, let's take a look at the box score and the team stats. Let me get this up for us. Can Sabrina get over 20? I mean, as long as the game stays fairly close, she'll probably will. She's really the only one putting consistent scoring for Phantom. But let's take a look at this box score right quick. So Team Vinyl, they have the lead, 11-point lead here at the half. Earlier Boston played limited minutes, only 2 points so far. Ray Burrell with 4 points off the bench. Arike Gumbawale with 14 and 4 assists. Excuse me. Jordan Canada with 2 points and 3 rebounds. De'Erica Hamby leading the way with 18 points and 4 rebounds on 8 of 9 shooting. She's drawing fouls on everybody. That's why Satu's out the game, because She had 3 fouls in that first half. Ryan Howard, 9 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, doing it all on her end. JP says Enrique Bolin, Maddox. Oh, what up, Maddox? Could the Mist beat the Laces today? It's gonna be a tough one. The Laces are dangerous. D said I'm hoping she get to 20. Yeah. She should. Yeah, word. What JP said. Hit the likes, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's get the likes up. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. We'll do as many Unrivaled games as we can. I think the next one I'll do is Saturday. The next slate I'll do is Saturday, and then we'll do Monday slate. Um, see, Vinyl shooting 52.8% from the field. 3-point percentage at 33%, and they're 71% from the foul line. Team Phantom, I could zoom in a bit if it would let me. There we go. Team Phantom, Brittany Griner, 4 minutes, 6 points, 2 fouls. Satu Sabali, 5 points, has 3 fouls. Sabrina leading the way for Team Phantom with 11 points. She does have 3 turnovers, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Natasha Cloud with 6 points. She has 2 turnovers. Katie Lou with 7 points, doing much better than last game. And the newly acquired Natisha Heidemann with 3 points. Team Phantom shooting 56% from the field, so it's not bad. 33% from three and 75% from the line. It's the turnovers that's killing them. 10 turnovers to 2 for Team Vinyl. So they have to clean that up in the second half. Have to clean it up if they want to have a chance at winning this game. Come on, zoom out. Thank you. My bad, y'all. Just trying to get this right. There we go. Sorry, looking at the comments now. Maddox said the Mist should have beaten the Owls. Yeah, they definitely should have. They choked that game away. They literally choked the game away in the fourth quarter. Ramby said they don't have a YouTube stream for internationals. They don't. What happened? I could have sworn they had the YouTube stream. I guess it depends on what country you're in. If you're in Canada, you won't get the YouTube stream. You have to get TSN Plus or something. But I don't know. TM said they need Heidemann bad. Yeah, she came in and hit her first three, and then after that, she's had a couple open ones, and she's missed them. Brittany Griner only with 6 points here. Hope you guys can see that. I try to zoom in as much as possible so you guys could have a look. Rockstar, good question. How do you watch the actual game? If you're in the USA, it's on Max, formerly HBO Max. They're streaming all the games there. If you have cable or YouTube TV, one of them things, the game is on TNT tonight. The game is on TNT. So we're at the halftime show right now. They're talking about De'Erica Hamby, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. She's really just abusing. The Phantom have to figure out their switching, because if you're gonna have Sabrina get screened off and then have to um end up guarding Hamby, barbecue chicken. Same thing for Heidemann. Same thing for everybody. Cloud, Heidemann, Katie Lou. It didn't matter who was guarding De'Erica Hamby in that first half. She was big bodying them and scoring. And then the thing you have with Griner, she's not mobile enough to keep up with Hamby running up and down the floor, which is why they switched the starting lineup. It worked for a quarter, but second quarter they figured it out. Yeah, Rockstar. If I could show the game, I would, but they'll get my channel out of here. I tried that for I think I tried it for a WNBA game, and I got a copyright strike on my channel. So I gotta be on the straight and narrow path here with this channel. I can't be getting too many copyright strikes. Maddox said, Jay, do you think the Liberty can make it back to the finals and win it back to back? Because I think this Liberty team could be a dynasty. They have to make an acquisition, because we saw how dicey it was with the team that they had, and they're losing people now. They lost Kayla Thornton. Courtney Vandersloot's a free agent. Now you have Breanna Stewart is a year older. Jonquella a year older. Sabrina just had the surgery on her thumb. Benija Laney, she's older. She was dealing with that knee mid season knee surgery and had to and get shots just had to get shots in the knee just to play in the games. So health is always a big concern, but I think the Liberty need another piece if they want to go for the back to back. You see how like the Aces went and got Candace Parker, even though she wasn't the same Candace Parker of old, she was still a player that commanded a lot of attention. Even though she didn't really make it to the end of the season and play in the finals and things of that nature, when she was playing with that team, they were virtually unstoppable. So the Liberty need a decent acquisition in order to alleviate the stress on all of their aging players or players who are getting older. Because remember, it's more games this season. It's 44 games this season compared to 40. There's no mid-season break for the Olympics this year, so you're playing straight through this time. So that's something to be aware of. But if I think if the Liberty can make some free agency acquisitions, I know Satu Sabli is the one people are talking about. If we can get her without risking too much, that would be a positive. But if not, then we just gotta we gotta refill that Kayla Thornton role. Definitely have to refill that. All right, y'all. First half is over. Second half about to start now, so we'll get back to the game. Let me get things ready for. I just recognized I didn't get my stuff ready. But there we go. Third quarter. Let's go. So Vinyl up 11 points with De'Erica Hamby leading the way. Salute to everybody who's tuned in. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new here. We'll be doing Unrivaled watch-alongs all Unrivaled season long. So make sure you're tapped in. Also make sure in the pin comment at the top, make sure you subscribe to the highlights channel. Highlights of this game, particularly player highlights, will be on the channel before the end of the night, depending on what time the second game ends. So I'll chop those highlights up right after I get off stream. Nafisa Collier, co-founder and player on the Lunar Owls, is on the broadcast talking to Lisa Leslie and Brendan Glasheen. TM says the Toronto Tempo at official team now. Yes, they are. They will be starting next season, meaning 2026. Not this season, starting in May. Team Phantom with the ball. Starters are in the game. Natasha Cloud, wide open three. Great ball movement there by Team Phantom. Sabrina in the post to Satu. Back out to Natasha Cloud, wide open three. And that's a great set out of the halftime break. 49-41. Satu with 8. I mean, Satu with an assist as Enrique scores the off-legged jump shot. Satu with 5. And Natasha Cloud with 9. Oh, De'Erica Hamby just rips the ball right out of Satu's hands. I've seen that a couple of times happen to Satu. Enrique step back jump shot 3 is off. Satu with the rebound. Satu dangerous pass and throws it out of bounds. No need to rush it. That's another turnover for Team Fandom. They can't get out of their own way. The Valkyries start. The Valkyries are a team as well. Team, I just saw your comment. The Valkyries will be playing starting in May. Ryan Howard comes off the screen. 3, too strong. Cloud with the rebound. Cloud trying to push it. Hands it off to Satu. Satu steps into a 3 and knocks it down. So Satu hits a 3. So a quick 6 here for Team Phantom. It's 51-44. De'Erica with the ball. Throws it over to Enrique. Enrique back to De'Erica. De'Erica looks to attack Satu. Throws it out to Enrique. Down to De'Erica. De'Erica pump fakes, throws it up. And Satu keeps her hand straight up and doesn't foul. Natasha Cloud shoots a 3, and that's 3 threes here for Team Phantom. The 3 ball is falling this quarter. It's 51-46 now. Ryan Howard gets into the paint and scores. Ryan Howard with the basket. It's 53-46 final. Oh, sorry, I have 47 here. It's actually 46. Sato with the ball looks to attack De'Erica. One leg fall away is off. Rebound to Arike. Arike on the attack. Gets right by Sabrina. Left hand layup foul and one. Arike just too quick for Sabrina Ionescu. And 3-on-3, there's no help defense behind you. So if you can't guard, you're going to get cooked. So Team Vinyl quickly erasing the hot start by Team Phantom. Arike Agumbawale at the line. Free throw is up for one, and she misses. Rebound to Sabrina, 55-46. Sabrina with the ball. Katie Lou checks in for Satu Sabali. Sabrina down to Katie Lou. She does a one-legged fall away. I ain't never seen you shoot that shot. Oh, but she does get the steal. Katie Lou with the steal in transition gets it to Sabrina, and De'Erica hits it right off of Sabrina's foot. De'Erica Hamby is literally everywhere. Katie Lou, Sabrina's holding the thumb a little bit. I think she might have got popped on that thumb on that strip down. Arike to the paint, throws up the right hand layup. It's a miss. Katie Lou with the rebound. They have numbers if they want. It's Sabrina to Katie Lou. Katie Lou sets up for a three, and she misses. They can't take advantage of the 3-on-2. De'Erica Hamby with the ball. De'Erica Hamby looks to attack Natasha Cloud, throws her shoulder into her, goes up and gets fouled. So De'Erica Hamby going to the line again. She's having her way down there. There's nothing they can really do to stop her. Hamby, one free throw for 2 points, and she knocks it down. So it's back to a double-digit lead here for Team Vinyl, 57-46. Cloud to Sabrina. Sabrina comes off a staggered screen. Sabrina throws it over to Natasha. Natasha sets up for a three, and she's short. Katie Lou gets the rebound over to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes, throws it over to Natasha. Natasha sets up for another three. She's short. Katie Lou gets the offensive rebound, goes up, and scores. Natasha Cloud, not really a prolific three-point shooter. She had two wide open looks, missed them both, but Katie Lou gets the offensive rebound and putback. Arike comes off the screen, pulls it for a three. It's too easy for Team Vinyl. Too easy, 60-48. Oh, Katie Lou just having her way now. Katie Lou gets a pass from Sabrina and gets the layup. Timeout called by Team Vinyl, I believe. Teaspoon not happy with the defense on that possession. So it's 60-50 here at this timeout. Sorry, guys. When I'm watching the game, I'm not looking at the comments as often. Maddox says, "What do you think, Jay? Do we have to give? Who do we have to give up if we get Satu? I hope not, Lainey Hamilton. She's the X factor. Um, it would probably have to be that number 7 pick, probably like a Marquisha Davis or a Jalen Sherrod or something. I mean, at least that's what I would do if I were the Liberty. I would not give up Leo, and I would not give up B at this point. Maybe next season, depending on what happens this season, then you can start talking about Benijah going. But if Benijah can stay healthy this season and not have any knee problems, um, it changes your decision making there. Oh, it's my bad, y'all. Let me put the stats up for y'all as we're in the timeout right now. That's the stats. Yeah, so if we have to give up any major piece to get Satu, I wouldn't do it. A pick and some of our bench players besides Niara, of course. Then anything's on the table there. Box score is on. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't have it on while I was just rambling about the Liberty. Salute to everybody here. Score is 60-50. As you can see, De'Erica Hamby having her way. So Arike coming to life as well. Arike has 21. De'Erica has 20. For Team Phantom, Sabrina still with 11, Natasha Cloud with 13, Katie Lou trying to help out with 9. All right, so the timeout is over. Ray Burrell and Aaliyah Boston check in here. It's Heidemann, Sabrina, and it looks like Brittany Griner for Team Phantom. All right, back in play here with Team Vinyl. 50-60. Aaliyah Boston to Ray Burrell. Man, they run some really, really good sets out of those dead ball timeouts. Ray Burrell gets a nice pass on the cut from Aaliyah Boston. Heidemann with the ball. Heidemann gets it down to Griner. Griner on the attack goes up and doesn't get the foul. Rebound to Boston over to Burrell. Burrell goes behind the back to the basket, goes to the right hand. Aaliyah Boston push shot tip misses. Griner with the one hand rebound. She got popped in the nose. No foul call. Heidemann with the ball. Right side of the floor. Gets the screen from Sabrina. Gets it to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes. Gets around Enrique. Hesitates. Back out to Heidemann. Right side wing three. It's good for Natisha. Natisha hits the three. Rockstar Sabrina's up to 11 still. And ball is tipped out of bounds by Team Phantom. Stays with Vinyl. Maddox said, do you think Lainey Hamilton staying with the Liberty this season? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think they'll give her one more season. I think Lainey is like 31, 32 right now. So, um, and she's had a number of knee injuries. So it's something to keep an eye on. Ray Burrell to inbound, gets it into Boston. Hand off to Ray. Ray attacks. And they call a foul there on Griner. Ray Burrell falls into the first row. So Ray Burrell will go to the line for one free throw for 2 points. TM said Vinyl team kind of psyched. They got Ray Burrell too. Yeah, she's a scorer. She's looking to get to a bucket. So they're cleaning up some spillage here. I think the referee's looking somewhere. I don't know what we're paused here for, but all right, now they're gonna shoot the free throw. Ray Burrell was the 9th overall pick in the 2022 draft as she hits the free throw for 2 points. Back to a double-digit lead, 64-53 here. Griner over to Heidemann. Heidemann comes off the slip screen, gets to the basket, throws up a left-hand hook, misses. Aaliyah Boston over to Jordan Canada. Canada on the attack, attacks, misses, and they call a late foul on Sabrina. So Canada will go to the line for one free throw for 2 points here. Oh, that's not a foul at all. It's not a foul, but they call it. So Jordan Canada at the line for one free throw for 2 points, and she knocks it down. 13-point game. 66-53. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina over to Heidemann on the curl, goes over to Griner. Griner catches it. Right side of the basket, post up on Boston, gets into the paint, shimmy shake, step through, goes up, and scores. Brittany Griner goes to work in the post where she's her best and scores the bucket. Ray Burrell comes off the screen, going right, gets to the foul line, drop off pass to Boston, goes up and scores. Team Phantom can't get stops here. They cannot get stops. It's going to be tough to win if you can't get stops. Sabrina over to Griner. Griner steps back for a long two, and she hits it. So that's 2 in a row for Brittany Griner. 68-57 here. Let's see if they can get a stop. Canada gets into the paint, stops, and throws it out to Burrell, guarded by Sabrina. Down to Boston. Boston spins off Heidemann. Foul and 1. It's just a foul every time down the floor. So Aaliyah Boston had Natisha Heidemann on her, and that's barbecue chicken. You gotta rotate on that. You have to rotate. Griner has to get over to Boston because if Heidemann's gonna be there, that's curtains. Maddox said who got in the finals? Mist and Owls. Laces might have something to say as Boston hits the free throw for the 3-point play. It's 71-57. Phantom. They kept it close in the first quarter. They're starting to fall behind here. Heidemann gets into the paint on Canada, goes up, big bodies her and gives her a little flex. I see you, Natisha. Jordan Canada on the attack. puts her in the post, spins up under foul, and draws the foul. Jordan Canada said, I can do that too. So Phantom can't guard without fouling. And Jordan Canada at the line after getting big bodied on one end draws the foul on this end. Let me look at the foul count here. Geez, 16 fouls for Team Phantom, only 5 fouls for Team Vinyl as Jordan Canada hits the free throw for 2 points. 73-59. Heidemann trying to answer, shoots a three, gets blocked by Ray Burrell, and it gets tipped out of bounds by Satu Sabali, who's checked into the game. Ball back in play with Team Vinyl. They're definitely gonna have the leading score, the top score going into this fourth. Ray Burrell shoots a top of the key three, rolls off the rim, bounces around, almost drops. Rebound to Heidemann. Let's see what they can do here. Heidemann gets it to Griner. Griner trying to go high low with Burrell. Satu gets the entry pass and scores. So Jordan Canada brings it across court. Miss Laces doesn't start till 9:30. TZ way. Jordan Canada steps in, foul line, jump shot too strong. Heidemann with the ball. Shot clock is turned off. We're at 10 seconds to go in the third. Let's see if Phantom can finish this quarter with a basket here. Heidemann comes off the screen, goes behind the back, double crossover on Canada. Tries to go to the baseline. They call a foul here on Jordan Canada. Only 1.7 seconds left. There's 1.7 seconds left. They have to inbound the ball. So it's not foul shots. So it has to be a quick shot with 1.7 to go. Heidemann gets it to Griner. Griner turn around, fall away. She lost control of the ball as she was spinning. And that's how the third quarter ends. Vinyl 73. Phantom 61. Let me get the box score up for you guys. All right, so that's the box score right there, yo. That is the box score right there. That is the damage. Target score, the winning score is 84. You add 11 to 73 and you get 84. So that is the target score, people. That is the target score. Let me just get I'm gonna get the target score updated right quick and then I can see what you guys are saying. Target score is 84. All right. Maddox said, I know it's early, Jay, but you got Liberty Aces in the WNBA finals. That's a way too early prediction, my friend. Way too early. But listen, anything can happen, as they say. Anything can happen. Oh, I forgot. Make sure you leave a like on the stream, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're at the fourth and final quarter. Remember, the fourth and final quarter is untimed. Untimed fourth quarter. Target score is 84. TM said they got to slow down on the foul calls. Yeah, they've been calling a lot of fouls in that quarter. They called a lot of fouls there. Guys, I will anytime there's a TV timeout, I'll show the box score. So anytime there's a TV timeout, the box score will be shown. If there's no TV timeout, then you just ask me what you want to ask, and I'll give you the score or the box score there. Let me check the Twitter, see what these people are saying. Let me see if I see any announcements about starting lineups for the next game. Nah. Maddox asked me who are my top 5 WNBA players. I'm gonna go Asia, Stewie, Asia Stewie Nafisa. After that, I'm gonna go. Hmm. Who's 4 and 5? Um, man, who's 4 and 5? My personal 4 and 5. Man, that's a tough one. I gotta think about 4 and 5, but those are my top three. All right, fourth quarter about to start, y'all. Fourth quarter has started. Jeez, they over here doing interviews and the quarter started. Team Vinyl has scored. They over here doing interviews and forgot to show the game. Team Vinyl has scored. So 75-61. Target score is 84. Oh, Brittany Griner gets fouled as she shoots the jump shot and she scores. We'll go to the line for one. JP said Caitlin. I'm gonna put Caitlin definitely in my top 10. Top five. I gotta think about. So 75-63. You said John Quell in your top five? Ooh. I mean, I can't knock you as Brittany Griner hits the free throw to make it a 10-point game. Phantom have to get stops here. Ray Burrell with the ball. Hesitation dribble gets into the paint. Right hand layup misses. Griner with the rebound. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina to Cloud running. Cloud. Oh, Cloud drops it off and Ray Burrell hustles back, gets the steal. Ray Burrell walks into a three. That's off. I saw that. Oh, Aaliyah Boston gets the offensive rebound. Brittany Griner not doing any type of box out. And it's 77. Come on, take this commercial three. Sabrina fall away jump shot misses from the baseline. It's 77-65. Jordan Kennedy gets into the paint, misses. Natasha Cloud with the rebound. Cloud over to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fake, steps to the side, pulls up for three. Sab knocks down to three. 9-point game. They got to get stops here. Target score is 84, 77-68 here. Ray Burrell, top of the key, three. Too strong. Rebound to Cloud. Cloud over to Sabrina. Had to pick it off the floor. Gets it. Comes off the screen from Grant. Oh, has he moved? Drives to the paint and Sab. Doing a little cone work. Gets to the paint and scores. That's 5 in a row for Sab. Ray Burrell gets to the paint. Ray Burrell's trying to win this game by herself. It's not working. They get it over to Natasha in the corner. She pump fakes. Lines up for a corner three. It's a deep two, and it rolls halfway in and out. She should have just attacked the basket. Jordan Canada with the ball. They got the whole vinyl starters trying to come in. Aaliyah Boston gets the pass from Canada, and that's too easy. 79-70, timeout called here. 5 points away. 5 points away from Vinyl winning their second game of the Unrivaled season. This is where you can see Marina Mabry making a difference. Those shots that Natasha Cloud is getting wide open. Marina Mabry's knocking those down. No problem. But without Mabry being that other shot creator and scorer, they're struggling to score points here. Sabrina, my bad, y'all. Sabrina is up to they're doing there's no timeouts, no commercials in this fourth quarter, but I'll put this up quickly for y'all. Um 79-69. They're in a timeout right now. Sabrina's up to 16. Sabrina's up to 16. Maddox, I hope they don't get Jewel. I really hope they don't get Jewel. And that's nothing against Jewel. I hope they don't get Jewel. Nah, the game not over yet. The game not over yet. It's about to be though. It's about to be over. Back to this game. I'm guessing Vinyl scored. I just saw the score on the website. Team Vinyl with the Team Phantom with the ball. Excuse me. Heidemann with the ball over to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes. Hesitation gets into the paint. Drops it off to Satu. Satu fumbling. hits it off the side of the backboard from 5 feet away. Now pulls up a three and hits the side of the rim. It's a 2-on-1. Arike drops it off to De'Erica. She spins, gets into the paint, throws it up, and scores over Heidemann. This game might be over, y'all. 3-point game. 3 points away for Team Vinyl winning this game. Sabrina over to Heidemann. Down to Satu. Satu guarded by Arike. She steps back on her former teammate and scores. Well, her current teammate and scores. Let's see. Arike might try to go for the game winner here. Arike gets the screen from De'Erica. Crossover. Arike step back for a two and misses. Rebound to Sabrina. Sabrina dribbles in front of Arike, pulls up for the midi, too strong. Sabrina's so worried about trying to get in front of Arike, she didn't. Ryan Howard steps in for the game winner, and that's how this game ends. Ryan Howard, quiet night, walks right into a three, and Team Vinyl moved to 2-0 on the unrivaled season. Sorry for the Sabrina 20-point scorers. She finishes with 16. That is game, people. Team Vinyl joined Team Lunar Owls 2-0, and Team Phantom joins Team Rose at 0-2. Maddox, none. How many? There's not the ball. There's not enough basketball to go around if Jewel joins the team. Who do you send to the bench? Are you gonna send Sabrina to the bench? Benija to the bench? Leo to the bench? Who goes to the bench? I think Jewel should go somewhere else, respectfully. But that's the game, y'all. Team Phantom falls to 0-2. They are going to struggle until Marina gets back. Brittany Griner is just not mobile enough as a big to help. Satu getting used and abused out there by De'Erica Hamby in this game. And she's not really helping on the offensive end as much as you would hope. Um, but let me put this box score up for y'all so y'all can see the damage that I just saw. This is what the damage was today, y'all. 84-71. Aaliyah Boston, 11 points in 10 minutes. Ray Burrell, 8 points. She was gunning in that fourth quarter. She went 3 for 10. Enrique Agumbawale with 21. Jordan Canada with 8. De'Erica Hamby with 22. Ryan Howard with 14 hits the game winner. Very quiet game from her, but a win is a win, as they say. Brittany Griner, 10 minutes, 13 points. Satu Sabali, 13 minutes. She didn't get any more fouls since the first half. 12 points for her. Sabrina with 16 to lead them in scoring again. Marina didn't play. Natasha with 13 and 6 rebounds. Katie Lou with 9 and Natisha Heidemann in her first unrivaled game with 8. Griner, Guwap, the game over. Griner with 13. And that's what she finished with. All right, so that's game one, people. That is game one. It started off super competitive, both teams going back and forth, and then from the second quarter on, it was basically Team Vinyl. Oh, Becky Hammond and Becky Hammond got like the platinum blonde hair. Almost didn't recognize her. Looked like Cruella Deville or something. Um, but Becky Hammond and Teaspoon, former Liberty teammates back in the day, chatting it up. That platinum blonde Becky, Becky going through a midlife crisis or something. I don't know what that was. That looks scary. Anyways, oh, they always messing up the final graphic. They're going back to the studio. As we wait for game two to start. Game two should start shortly. I don't know. I don't know what time game two was supposed to start at 9:30, but of course they have to wait for this game to finish before they start the next one. So we're a little behind on the games, I guess. So we'll see. Let me send out my little tweet. Team Phantom. Somebody update me on the college football thing. I don't really watch college football, so who's winning that? Maddox says, "Do I watch NFL?" Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, my Giants suck. So, but I was rooting for Lamar last night. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get it done again. Um, but it's not my favorite sport, but I do dabble in it occasionally. You guys saw me tweeting. Let's see if we have any updated lineups. No, no, no. Nah, nothing, y'all. Sorry, ain't nothing. All right, so I'm gonna just get game 2 up here. I don't know if this is the correct starters, but I'm assuming Laces are gonna run back their same starting lineup. Team Mist. That's the starting lineup they went with: Stewie, Gold Mamba, Jewel Lloyd, and Vandersloot. Who knows if they'll make a switch? But I have yet to see anything as of yet. Maddox, who I got in the Super Bowl, I got for some reason I just think Chiefs gonna get there again. Chiefs, and I'm going with Chiefs Commanders. I just don't want to see the Eagles there. I don't want to see none of them NFC East teams there. But if the young Rook could make it there, that would be cool. But if Saquon makes it there as well, if Saquon wins a Super Bowl his first year after leaving New York, there's some conversations to be had about more conversations to be had about Giants ownership. All right, so they're coming back to the broadcast. They're showing like the players walking down their little tunnel and whatnot. Um, Tiffany Hayes, doing his thing. I said doing his thing. Tiffany Hayes talking to the camera person who's doing his thing. Excuse me. Let me see. Unrivaled. I wonder when they're gonna start this game. They back in the studio. I'm trying to start this game, y'all. It's been a long day. Supposed to start at 9:30, but we move, people. We move. Um, Maddox says, "I hope the Chiefs could beat the Bills, though." Yeah. Maddox says, "Jay, people saying Sachi might end up." Yeah, I mean, Liberty or Fever. That's the only teams who could really give her a shot there. They still haven't updated. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for these starting lineups. We're still waiting on game 2, people. We are waiting on game 2. If you're just joining, game 1 just finished. Team Vinyl beat Team Phantom 84-71. Let me update. Um, oh, it's updated. Perfect. So that's the updated standings at the bottom of the screen. Lunar Owls 2-0, Vinyl 2-0. Then the Laces and Miss about to play their second game, and Phantom 0-2, along with Rose 0-2. Maddox said, "Jay, you think the Chiefs could beat the Bills though?" Possibly, bro. Possibly. Anything is possible. I know that's cliche, but it is. All right, let me put a poll up. Who wins game 2? Miss? Laces. All right, make sure you fill that poll out. Let me know your thoughts. Everybody in the chat, make sure you get it. You vote. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. I'm going with the underdog Mist. I'm going with the underdog. Breanna Stewart to have a much better game than she had on Friday. Jewel Lloyd probably gonna have another stellar game. Rakia Jackson had a little bit of jitters, but that third quarter she went absolutely insane. I'm going Mist, y'all. I'm going Mist. 80% say Laces. It's gonna be a close one. So they're showing the players warming up right now. They're showing the players warming up. Remember, they all play on the same court, so they saying countdown to tip off is about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So we got about 5 minutes until tip off, people. 5 minutes. So let me put this here. I'm almost. So we got about 4.5 minutes until the next game. Salute to everybody here on the stream. Salute, salute, salute. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Wow, that 10 assist game by Tiffany Hayes was her first 10 assist game in her career. She's basically a hired gun, a real scorer. So she's not really. She was never really used as a playmaker. She had 10 assists that last game. They're saying about 4 minutes until tip off here. The thing we have to watch out for in this Laces game, Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride came out absolutely torching on Saturday. She finished the game with 28 points ish, hit 6 threes. You gotta watch that. Yeah, you got a lot of scorers on that team around Alyssa Thomas. You got Steph Dolson is a big who can shoot threes. Jackie Young not even playing on this team yet, man, and they're already that dominant. So yeah, that's tough. Make sure you get your snacks, your drinks. You have another game coming up in about 2.5 minutes. Let me make sure that as close to live as possible I am. No, let me make sure my settings didn't get changed. Yeah, I'm good. Max said, Jay, you think the Mist are a better team than the Owls are? Mm, that's tough. It's tough. Nafisa and Stewie, I guess you can say. Well, as of that last game, Nafisa was better than Stewie. Um, Courtney Williams and Nafisa just have that chemistry from playing during the season together. So that's something to think about. All right, broadcast is starting now for the second game. Jeez. All right. So Mist versus Laces from Wayfair Arena in Miami, Florida. TM hoping for a Rakia Jackson high scoring night. TM said I'm rocking with this 3-on-3 league. I won't miss a game. Appreciate. Listen, man, support the league. It's good basketball here, man. It is good basketball. Especially that first night, it was like insane. Like I've never a league that I've actually or a league that I actually cared about. I've never been alive to see it actually like form and have its first game while I was actually like here. So to see that and the response that
Let's
happened. Oh,
go.
salute for the sub. Salute for the sub. Set who's that? Seti? Steffi? Salute on the sub. Appreciate you. Um But to be alive to see a league form and have such a epic game as they had, that was something to behold there. All right, let me see if they updated the things that Kameo was good. How do we reckon they came up with the court length? Yeah, that's a good question. How did they figure out? All right, we're not gonna make it a full regulation court, but we're gonna compress it a bit. That's a great question. That is a great question. They haven't shown the starting lineup yet, so um we just gonna rock with what I have. Vandersloot. Oh, so it's the same lineups from. Oh, Tiffany Hayes moves into the starting lineup here. Hold on, let me do some rearranging here, y'all. Oh no, move. You just come over here. So Tiffany Hayes gets to start in this game along with Kayla McBride and Alyssa Thomas. So that's a change to the starting lineup. That is a change to the starting lineup for Team Laces. It's for matchup purposes, of course, because step Alyssa Thomas will match up with Stewie, and then McBuckets and Tip will take on Sloot or Jewel. Steph Dolson would have been sort of redundant out there. It would have been a mismatch for whoever. So a smart decision by their coach to make that adjustment. Let me end this poll before y'all start cheating. So 63% say laces. We'll see. So we're about to have this jump ball between Alyssa Thomas and Stewie. That was and Tiffany Hayes steals the jump ball. So Hayes with the ball. Hayes over to Alyssa Thomas in the post against Stewie. Goes reverse pivot, throws up the left hand layup and misses. Stewie tips the rebound to herself. Stewie over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot hesitation dribble gets into the paint, stops, reverse pivots, throws it over to Jewel, guarded by Tip Hayes. Gets to the foul line over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot attacks, goes under the basket, fakes, reverse layup is good, and Vandersloot starts off this game for the Mist with a layup. It's 2-0 Mist. Laces are in their peppermint green jerseys here. The Mist are in the white jerseys. Alyssa Thomas over to McBuckets. McBuckets off the screen, gets to the midi, shoots the midi, and scores. 2-2. Kayla McBride picking up where she left off. Stewie with the ball, hands it off to Jewel, coming off the screen over to Sloot. Sloot pulls up for a left wing three. Did it get blocked or did she just shoot an air ball? And they saying she just shot an air ball. Coach Phil Handy, coach of the Mist. Ball with Tip Hayes and Laces over to McBride, to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas hand off to Tip Hayes, coming off the screen. Oh, and Vandersloot gets the block on Tip Hayes. Look at Vandersloot playing some defense here in her age. So it stays with the Laces. Ball in play to Alyssa Thomas, top of the key. Oh, and she thought she was going to hand it off. Vandersloot jumps the passing lane. Oh, she smokes the layup. Oh, my gosh. Thomas over to Hayes. Hayes in the corner. Come on, Vandersloot. Hayes pulls up for three, misses. Lucky. She dead smoked the layup wide open, nobody around her. Off the beautiful steal. Lloyd with the ball, left side of the floor, steps back for three, and she shoots an air ball. Man, the door might be open in that arena because shots is just missing the rim. It looks smoky in there too. If you're watching the broadcast, I don't know if they were like had like some pyrotechnics going on, but it looks smoky in there. Kayla McBride off the screen, drops it off to AT, throws up that push shot, and the Laces take the lead. Ball over to Stewie. Stewie been non-existent so far. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Lloyd on the cut to the basket. Jewel Lloyd. Oh, she smokes a layup. Oh, the misser just missing layup after layup. Hayes to the basket, gets to the left, throws it up. No foul call. Rebound by Sloot. They have numbers if they want it. Stewie steps into a three, and she misses terribly. Yeah, Miss not serious. I might want to change my vote. Vandersloot, after her first couple minutes, she gets a break. Rakia Jackson checks in for her first minutes. Miss missed 2 layups so far. Ball over to Kayla McBride. Jewel Lloyd slaps it out of bounds. I don't know who's going to the bench. Not sure what's happening now. Everybody's standing around. Ball in play here with the miss. Kayla McBride drops it off to Alyssa Thomas. Push shot, short. Rebound to Stewie. So any subs are made. Kate Martin comes in for Tiffany Hayes. Stewie over to Rakia Jackson. Rookie on rookie right here. Kate Martin guarding Rakia. Rakia goes glass. Too strong. Outlet to McBride. McBride to the basket. Throws up the left hand scoop. Too strong. Rebound to miss. Oh, Stewie travels. She's so willing. She's so ready to pass. She picked up her dribble and couldn't make the pass. And it's another turnover here. 4 minutes to go here. Kate Martin brings the ball across half court. Over to McBride. McBride to Thomas. Thomas to Martin. Martin on the attack. Stewie says, get it out of here. Breanna Stewart with the block. It stays with the Laces. Kate Martin thought she had the right hand scoop. Stewie says, no, sir. Get it out. Ball in play to McBride. She throws up a wild shot. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie tries to go behind the back, loses the ball, almost a turnover. Stewie dives on and gets it to Rakia. Rakia on the attack, and it's blocked by Alyssa Thomas. A very ugly start to this game so far. We've seen missed layups. We've seen just turnover after turnover. You gotta fix up here. Stewie with the ball looks to get her first shot. Her first make, I should say, and she misses. Rebound to Alyssa Thomas. It's still 4-2, people. That's the right score. Kayla McBride, wide open for three, and she's too strong. Rebound to Jewel Lloyd. 0 for 5 for both teams. Breanna Stewart took her eye off the ball, gets it, goes under, throws up the layup on Kate Martin, and scores. Finally, Breanna Stewart gets a basket. Kayla McBride off the screen, gets into the paint, drops it off to Alyssa Thomas. No communication there. Alyssa Thomas waltzes right into a layup. It's 6-4 Laces. Jewel Lloyd over to Rakia. Rakia on the attack, gets into the foul line area where she likes to shoot, misses wide left off the backboard. Rebound to the Laces. Over to McBride. McBride wants to screen. Over to Stewie. Back to McBride. McBride, top of the key three. She rattles it in. Kayla McBride hits the first three. Jalen Lynch, you can watch on Max or TNT. Stewie to the basket, gets fouled by Kate Martin. So Stewie will go to the line for one free throw for 2 points. Alyssa Thomas looking like she's gonna check out now. Tiffany Hayes is checking back in, and it looks like Aaliyah Edwards and Vandersloot will be checking in. Jewel Lloyd goes to the bench. She hasn't scored yet, I don't think. They don't have the box. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong game. I was about to say they don't got the box score up. Breanna Stewart misses the free throw, so it stays 9-4. It's Tiffany Hayes, Steph Dolson, and Kate Martin. Tip Hayes with the ball, goes off the screen, going left, out to Steph Dolson. She shoots those, and she misses. Rebound to Sloot. Sloot, corner to Rakia. Rakia, jab step, goes baseline, throws it over to Evander Sloot, and Kate Rakia steps on the out of bounds line. Another turnover here. Oh, Dejanay and Aaliyah Edwards check in. So it's Dejanay, Vandersloot, and Aaliyah Edwards. Ball in play here with the Laces. 9-4 is the score here. Martin tries to throw an over the head pass, gets tipped away, and Dejanay comes in, makes her presence felt. Steal. Dejanay attacks, tries to just lay it up on the left with the right. Edwards over to Sloot. Sloot on the attack. Over to Dejanay. Dejanay pump fakes, gets into the paint, attacks Kate Martin, goes up, and misses the layup. Missed 2 for 13. Dejanay with the block. Oh, but they call a foul. Dejanay was going for the block. She did get her with the body. What happened here? Oh, so Kate Martin going to the line. Did they call a tech? Oh no, she's shooting 1 for 2 points. Kate Martin last game had 12 points and 10 rebounds. A double-double for Kate. She shoots the free throw and knocks it down for 2. So it's 11-4. The Mist are absolutely struggling. Aaliyah Edwards brings the ball up court. Dejanay with the ball over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot to Dejanay. Dejanay sets up for a 3, and she misses. Rebound to the Laces. Kate Martin with it. Hesitation dribble. Gets cut off by Vandersloot. Comes off the screen. Hook pass to Steph Dolson. She smokes the layup. Aaliyah Edwards with the rebound. Aaliyah Edwards trying to push in transition and almost turns it over. Dejanay saves it. Dejanay wide open, and she misses the 5-footer. Miss just cannot get out of their own way. Tip Hayes gets fouled on the drive to the basket, and she'll go to the line. Phil had the coach of the Miss saying it's the same call on the other end. Maddox said, "Why are the Miss struggling? They just can't buy a basket. Everything is hard for them." So Tip Hayes at the line for one free throw for 2 points, and she buries it. So it's 13-4. Jeez. Vandersloot over to Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards on her teammate Steph Dolson. Stops, pops, reverse pivot, jump shot, fight for the rebound. Saved by the Laces. 2 of 16. Jeez, this is ugly. Tip Hayes with the ball. Looking for Steph Dolson in the post. Oh, Tip Hayes, snatchback dribble over Aaliyah Edwards. Oh, knocks down the 3. Oh my goodness. 16-4. Vandersloot with the ball. This is getting ugly already. Vandersloot off the screen, shoots the foul line, jump shot. She can't get it. Gets her own rebound, fakes it, throws it out to Dejanay. Dejanay pump fakes the 3, drives into the paint, and loses the ball out of bounds. This is ugly. HBO Max, Jalen. Max streaming. It's on. This is ugly from the Miss. This is absolutely ugly. 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Tip Hayes goes the length of the floor, throws up the right hand layup, and this is how the quarter ends. End of 1. Laces 16. Missed 4. At 4. Jeez. This is ugly game, y'all. Let me put the box score for you. This is terrible. 16-4. 4 points in 7 minutes. Uh, I'll take the L on that. Miss losing this game. I thought they would come out with some reinvigorated, but they coming out stinking up the joint. Kate Martin with 2, Alyssa with 4, Tiffany with 5, Kayla McBride with 5 for their 16. Then you got Breanna Stewart with 2, and Vandersloot with 2. The first basket of the game, Vandersloot. After that, it's been turnover and bricks. 11%, 2 for 17 from the field for 11%. I mean, the at least the Laces, they're shooting about 29.4, almost 30%. But this is ugly. I don't know if Breanna Stewart's rusty or I don't know what it is, but she's not pulling her weight as a co-founder. My bad, y'all. I'm sending another tweet. I be getting I got y'all's thing on there. Put that out for y'all. I gotta make a new what you call it. My bad. To make a new tab so I can get my tweets off without y'all seeing. Close. We'll just Breanna Stewart over here stinking it up, y'all. I like Stewie, but she is she is uh she is stinking it up right now. We're at the end of the first quarter, getting ready for the second quarter. That is the correct score, people. That is not a typo. That is not a typo. Thanks, JP. I said it a couple times. Yeah, Carrington over here stinking it up too. In 2 minutes, got up 4 shots and missed them all. All right, it looks like we're coming back. So they're talking about the Sephora tunnel where it's like the fit tunnel where they be like showing off their fits and getting their pictures off. Ball and play here for the start of the second people. Jewel Lloyd finally gets the mist on the board again, and she scores the midi. It's 16-6. Rakia hasn't scored. It's only been 3 people who have scored. Alyssa Thomas bullies her way to the basket and scores. 18-6. Dejanay, Stewie, and Jewel on the floor. Dejanay over. Oh, good pass to Stewie, and Stewie gets the layup. So they get their first 2 attempts of this quarter are makes. Kayla McBride off the screen gets to the foul line, jump shot, and scores. Ran into a brick wall on that screen from Alyssa Thomas. It's 20-8. Jewel Lloyd to the basket. Hesitation dribble, and they call a double dribble. Jewel Lloyd thought she got away with it. She double dribbled. Seffi said I stayed up to watch this on Unrivaled YouTube channel, but they couldn't find the go live button. That's crazy. That is terrible. They need to hire me as the guy behind it. But Laces with the ball. Kayla McBride for 3. Oh, the Laces are starting to heat up again. This could get uglier. It's 23-8. Kayla McBride, one of the best shooters in the W. Dejanay tries to answer, and she's short. Rebound to Alyssa Thomas. You can't go shot for shot with this team. Alyssa Thomas to Hayes. To McBride. Quick release. She's short. Rebound. Dejanay gets it. And she saves it right to the Laces. Kayla McBride to Alyssa. Back to Kayla. Kayla for 3. And she misses. Alyssa tips it out of bounds. And the Laces are over here hustling. The Mist are got their feet in mud right now. Kayla McBride missed 2 wide open threes. This is ugly. Jalen Rakia 0 for 3, no points. She don't got no stats. She got a turnover if you want to count that. Oh shoot! Thank you, thank you. Somebody pointed that out. That's what happens when you got 2 games going on. Shout out to Jackie. Miss Miss Jackie, thank you. We're at a timeout right now, y'all. We are at a timeout. This game is ugly from a Miss perspective. And this is not even the Laces' final form. They still have Jackie Young, who's in street clothes right now. That is the correct score, people. 23-8. They just coming out of a timeout right now. Uh, they coming back to live. They're in live action. When it's another dead ball, I'll put the box score up. Jewel Lloyd with the ball. Jewel Lloyd on the attack. Goes up the scoop layup. Right hand layup on the left hand side is good. And they finally reach double figures. 5 minutes. At the 5 minute mark. And there's a foul there by Jewel Lloyd. So Tiffany Hayes going to the line for one free throw for 2 points. So Tiffany Hayes and the Laces team, a bunch of veterans, and then Kate Martin. And she misses the layup. Ball gets tipped out by Stewie, but the Laces get it out of bounds. Ball in play here with the Mist. Let's see what if they can string together some points and stops here. Lloyd just dribbling. Rakia, and they call an offensive foul by Rakia trying to fight for a position in the post. They can't get out of their own way, people. They cannot get out of their own way. It's bad news. Ball in play here. Hayes over to McBride. Back to Hayes. Hayes comes off the screen. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to McBride. Rescreen by Thomas. Kayla McBride off the screen. Shoots the midi. Rolls around. Rakia with the rebound. Rakia over to Stewie. Stewie on the attack. Spins off. And scores. Finally, Stewie being aggressive. She scores. And Tiffany Hayes gets the ball in transition and scores a second later. Off a missed basket, the Lacers are running and they score immediately. 25-12. Stewie with the ball. Over to Jewel Lloyd, top of the key. Jewel Lloyd looks to ISO on Kayla McBride. Goes behind the back, stumbling. Gets tipped out of Browns by Kayla McBride with 3.5 on the shot clock. Breanna Stewart got 8 points. Yeah, what Miss Jackie said. Y'all hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. It helps the channel out. Jewel Lloyd to inbound. Gets it into Stewie with 3 seconds. Stewie, one leg, just throws it up. Oh, and it falls. Breanna Stewart with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, off balance, right in front of Lace's bench, just throws it up and it goes in. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Over to Hayes. Hayes shoots a floater and she airballs it. You can't be the first person to touch it. It's a turnover. 25-14. Ball in play here. Let's see if the Mist can capitalize. Rakia with the ball. Looks to attack McBride. Gets in the post. Spins. Throws up the shot. Misses the rim. Hits the backboard. Kayla McBride steps into a three. Kayla, too strong. And Breanna Stewart chases down the rebound. Rakia is struggling right now like she did in the last game. Stewie being aggressive. Foul and one Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart being aggressive here. And we have a timeout here on the floor. Breanna Stewart putting her head down, being aggressive, has scored the last couple points here for the Mist. They have it down to single digits, 25-16. Don't worry, I'll get the box score for you guys. I knew it was coming. 25-16. Breanna Stewart with 10 points, 6 rebounds here. 10 points, 6 rebounds. That's the box score right there. So you got Kayla McBride leading the way like she did last game for the Laces with 10 points. For the Mist, Breanna Stewart putting in work today. She's out of foul trouble, so she can actually play the game. 10 points and 6 rebounds. Double watch for her already. The only thing is nobody else really doing anything. 4 points from Jewel, 2 points from Vandersloot, Rakia Dejanay, Aaliyah Edwards. Between them, they're 0 for 10. Steph Dolson didn't get to start today. So she's played limited minutes. The matchup is not ideal for her. Because when playing against Phantom, they use Steph Dolson to draw Brittany Griner out of the paint. This matchup is more mobile wings on the floor. So Steph Dolson, not the ideal matchup. She can be effective in spots, but for a whole game, it'll pain you more often than not. Stewie hits the free throw for the 3-point play, and now she goes to the bench. She has the last 6 points for the Mist as she goes to the bench. Aaliyah Edwards checks in, and there's a foul on Rakia Jackson. That might be 2 on Rakia. Yeah, 2 fouls on Rakia. Ball to be inbounded by Kate Martin, gets it to Hayes. Hayes drives on Vandersloot, gets to the paint, goes up, and scores. Tiffany Hayes just took the lefty, goes right to the basket, and scores. Vandersloot with the ball over to Rakia. Rakia trying to get on the scoreboard. Rakia picks up her dribble out to Vandersloot. Vandersloot on the attack, just throws it up, and it's a, I don't know if that was a turnover or just a missed shot. But the Laces have it. Ball down to Steph Dolson. They're trying to foul her before she even gets it up. That's a mismatch every day of the week. That's the thing with the switching. You got Steph Dolson there trying to guard. Carrington checks in. Rakia Jackson goes to the bench. Ball in play here. Hayes over to Martin. Martin comes off the screen going right. Looking for Hayes coming off the curl. Hayes throws up the floater from the foul line short. Gets her own rebound. Pump fakes. Goes up and rolls it in. That's unacceptable from the Mist. She gets her own missed layup rebound and scores. Dejanay on the attack. Tries to go baseline. Gets the ball slapped away. And another turnover for the Mist. Martin walks into a 3 and buries it. So all that hard work Stewie just did erased 32-17. Aaliyah Edwards with the ball. Aaliyah Edwards to the basket, goes up, and a blocking foul is called by Tiffany Hayes. On Tiffany Hayes. So Aaliyah Edwards came in, gave them a real good spark last game. This game, she's looking for her first basket in the second quarter. She had 10 points, 8 rebounds on 5 of 7 shooting on Friday. Aaliyah Edwards, 1 free throw for 2 points, and she misses it. It's bad out here, man. Martin off the screen. Martin for another 3. Oh, way off. Hits the top of the square on the backboard and comes right off to Aaliyah Edwards. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Dejanay. Dejanay looking to come off the screen. Dejanay gets into the paint, throws up the layup, air ball. Tiffany Hayes in transition. Circles back out to the 3-point line. Gets it to Martin in the corner. Martin, and they call a moving screen. Martin hits the shot, but they call an illegal screen on Steph Dolson. Kayla McBride has 10 points. Steph Dolson to the bench. Alyssa Thomas checks back in. Stewie checks the ball in. There was some confusion who was coming in or who was staying or who was coming out. Rakia back into the game. Rakia drives into the paint, throws up the layup, and gets fouled. So Rakia will go to the foul line looking for her first basket. Alyssa Thomas with another foul there. Let's see. Rakia at the line, one for two, and she does. One free throw for 2 points. It's 32-19 with a minute and a half to go here in this first half. Kayla McBride's checked back into the game. It's McBride, Martin, and Thomas. Kayla McBride on the drive, gets into the paint, throws up the right hand scoop, misses. Ball gets tipped to McBride. She shoots the baseline jump shot and misses. Dejanay with the rebound. Dejanay comes off the screen. Dejanay, 8-footer, short. She just can't buy a bucket. Alyssa Thomas running the floor, and the ball gets stripped off of Alyssa Thomas' leg, but they say it stays with the laces. Dejanay building a brick house out there. Dejanay Carrington, 0 for 7. Ball inbound to Thomas. Thomas looking for McBride off the curl. They played it great defensively. Kate Martin shoots over Dejanay, spins and misses. Rebound to Stewie. Let's see what they can do in this last minute of play here. Stewie looks to attack Thomas, spins off of her, throws up the jump shot, short, gets her own rebound, goes up, and puts the layup in. 32-21. Mist trying to keep it at least close until their offense can wake up. Martin guarded by Dejanay, and they called a foul on Dejanay on the stupid reach in. She couldn't buy a bucket if you gave her the money, my friend. She's she looks bad out there. Yeah. See, this is exposed. This is exposing some people. Oh, but she does do that well. Played that defense. If she stole that ball really well, played that pass lane really well. Rakia corner three misses. This is terrible, y'all. Terrible. Alyssa Thomas with the brings the ball across half court. There's 10 seconds to go in this game. I mean this quarter. Excuse me. Alyssa Thomas off the screen, gets to the paint, throws up the layup. They call a foul and one. Oh, it was a foul on Stewie for shoving Kayla McBride out the way on that layup attempt. So Kayla McBride at the line for the 3-point play because she was the one who was fouled on that attempt. And continue, and she gets the 3-point play. Oh, and they turned the ball over off the inbound. Kate Martin for three, air ball. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of the first half, it's Laces 35, Mist 21. Jeez, that was rough, y'all. Let me get stuff ready for the third, and then I'll put the box score up. Y'all. So that is the box score. That is the box score. That was a rough one for the Mist. Maddox says Stewie needs help. Stewie, yeah, yeah, it's rough out there. That's all I can say. It is rough. So looking at the stats here, Kate Martin with 5 points on 1 of 5 shooting. She does have 2 steals. Stephanie Dolson, scoreless, has 3 rebounds. Alyssa Thomas with 8 points, 6 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes with 11 points to lead the Laces in scoring. And Kayla McBride with they're both tied, excuse me. 11 points for both of them. Kayla McBride and Tiffany Hayes. They're not even shooting really well, and they still have a 14-point lead on the Mist. They're shooting 35% from the field, 33% from three. JP said never seen AT smile so much. Yeah, she's showing off all the teeth. She happy. She getting all these amenities and stuff she don't get in Connecticut. It's crazy. We're at halftime, so this is halftime right now, Diego. Halftime. So, Mist, Breanna Stewart. She had a spurt in that second quarter, got erased by the Mist immediately. 13 points, 8 rebounds. Jewel Lloyd, quiet today. She had on the rivaled high 34 points on Friday. She's 30 points less than that right now, 4 points. Rakia Jackson with 2 on 0 of 5 shooting. Dejanay Carrington building brick houses out there, 0 for 7. She does have 2 steals, so she's doing defensive stuff well. Offense is struggling. 2 points for Vandersloot. She scored the first 2 points of the game. Been a ghost ever since. Aaliyah Edwards, 0 for 1. Let's take a look at the summary right quick. So this is the damage right here. Turnovers, 8 for the Mist, 4 for the Laces. Steals, they're both at 3 apiece. 4 assists for the Laces. I mean, yeah, 4 assists for the Laces, 2 for the Mist. The fouls, 8 for the Mist, 5 for the Laces. Field goal percentages aren't the greatest. Mist haven't made a 3. They're 0 for 6 from 3. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. The rebounding battle is pretty equal, 24 to 25. All right, back to the box score for y'all, box score watchers. Hold it there for y'all. We at halftime. If you're just joining, we are at halftime. Four points in the first quarter for the Mist. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, y'all. 4 points in the first quarter. Vandersloot missed a wide open layup. Jewel Lloyd misses a wide open layup. Dude's just missing layups. Yeah, they out there just stinking up the joint. Salute to everybody who's still tapped in for this game. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. I know I repeat the same spiel over and over, but it helps the channel out tremendously. Um, See the pinned comment on the YouTube. Make sure you follow that channel, subscribe to that channel. We'll be having highlights of some of the better performances of these unrivaled players there. I already have some from the first 2 days of this league. As soon as I get off stream, I'll get the rest up. You can even leave in the comments what player highlights you want to see, and I'll get them up. I'm sticking to people who have pretty good games, at least 20 points or more. If they have a lot of steals or if they have a double double, I'll try to get to it as well. But that is where the highlights will be. So there's halftime left, Ivan. So there's 7 minute third quarter, and then a target score fourth quarter. So that's how much time is left. We're at halftime right now. So we're at halftime. I need to probably build something that says halftime on it. I mean, the thing about the halftime for this show, I think, is it's very short for this league. It's very short, so they should be back after this commercial break that they just went to. While we're here, let's look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule for week 2 of Unrivaled. Um, KO on the Twitter said how many points you think Breanna Stewart will end with? I think Breanna will end with at least 20. I think she'll end with at least 20. So this is the schedule for week 2 starting on this Friday, January 24th. We have a matchup between the Phantom and the Mist, so a sort of a Liberty reunion. You have Sabrina on the Phantom versus Breanna and Courtney on the Mist. Um, you have the Laces versus Vinyl. That should be a good matchup. A matchup of what I'm expecting to be 2-2-0 teams going at it. And then potentially be 2-0-2 teams for the Phantom and the Mist going at it on Friday. That's on TNT at 7:15. At 8:15 on TNT on Friday, I mean, sorry, not on Saturday on True TV. We'll probably be streaming this one. It'll be Mist versus Rose. We'll see if the Mist are 0-3 by this point. And we have Lunar Owls versus Phantom. So these matchups for Phantom's best chance is on Friday, because I think they'll lose to Lunar Owls. Nafisa about to cook Brittany Griner or Satu, whoever's there. And then on Monday, excuse me, 7:30, Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. That should be a good one. And Rose versus Laces. Should be some good matchups coming up. All right, so that's the schedule. And then after that, y'all, we into February. Time moving, man. Time is moving. But let's just focus on the here and now. On the here and now. Okay, broadcast about to restart now. The keys for their comeback that they're showing on the broadcast is more Breanna Stewart and Rakia Jackson to take advantage of her mismatch. The Laces continue the two-man game with McBride and Thomas, and more Tiffany Hayes ISOs. All right, so let me show you the box score one more time before we restart, y'all. One more time before we restart. So you can get all your stats in now. Take a look. And next time we'll see it, it'll be a timeout or a commercial break. All right. Hope y'all got that. I could pause the stream and take a look. But we're on back to live action here. Third quarter about to start. 35-21. I believe it's the starters for both teams will be back to play here. Let's see how Breanna Stewart comes out in this second half. They're down 14. Gotta cut into this deficit. Tiffany Hayes with the spin. Vandersloot gets a hand on it, slaps it away. Tiffany Hayes dribbles back out. Comes off the screen, shoots the foul line, jump shot too strong. Stewie gets the rebound. Stewie crosses half court, looking for Jewel Lloyd. Over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot might have traveled. They don't call it. And Vandersloot throws it right to Kayla McBride in the post. Jewel Lloyd trying to post up and turns it right over. Not a good start. And then they give it right back. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Walks into a three. It might be a long two, and it's a long two. Jewel Lloyd, foot on the line, hits the jump shot. 35-23. Hayes with the ball, guarded by Lloyd. Comes off the screen going left. Hayes is a lefty. Gets her a dominant hand, throws up the left hand layup, tipped out, and Stewie gets it. Stewie over to Sloot. Sloot slows it down. They throw it down to Stewie in the post. She spins over Hayes. Too strong. Rebound, Alyssa Thomas. Stewie rushed that. Alyssa Thomas into the paint, and they call an offensive foul. Alyssa Thomas does what Alyssa Thomas does. Looks like Derrick Henry from the NFL out there. Just, get out the way. And runs right over Jewel Lloyd. Turnover. Ball in play here with the Mist. They need to continue to cut into this deficit. If they can get within 3 by the end of the third, they'll be in good shape. Stewie to the basket, bouncing off bodies, throws it up, and gets fouled. Everybody looking around like the co-founder getting some questionable whistles here. So Stewie going to the line for 1 free throw for 2 points. Stewie at the line. Free throws up and good. So they're back within. Oh no, they're back within 10. I thought they were single digits. Ball in play here. Ball in play. McBride over to Hayes. Hayes comes off the screen. Gets it to Thomas at the foul line. Back to Hayes. Hayes tries to drop it off to Thomas. Thomas pump fakes. And oh, she smokes the layup. Gets her rebound. Smokes that too. And Stewie with the rebound. Stewie, hand off to Vandersloot. Top of the key 3. They need it, and they get it. Vandersloot with the 3. And they're back within single digits. Timeout, Laces. 7-point game. 7-0 missed run here in the third quarter. Might have a little game on our hands here. Good timeout by the Laces to try and stem the tides here. Vandersloot hits a three. Stewie getting to the foul line. Phil Handy drawing up a play call here for them. Phil Handy telling them to do a better job on the screening. Everybody slow down and get some better action there. They're rushing the screens and rushing the shots as well. Let me put Oh, my mic went out. Thank you. Vandersloot with the ball. I wonder how long that's been muted. Stewie gets the shot and misses over to McBride in transition three, and she misses. Oh, I know what happened when I was switching something. Thanks, y'all. Jewel Lloyd with the ball. Foul line jump shot is good. 5-point game here, 37-32. Breanna Stewart with 17 and 11. That's what I was trying to say. She got a double double, 17 and 11. Kayla McBride on the attack. Stewie with another block. Breanna Stewart doing it on the defensive end. Rakia Jackson is still at 2 points. Yeah, Diego. So we have another break here. I need to move that mute button. Oh, I know what I can do. I can switch off of that. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need to look at. Take a look at that, y'all. Take a look at that. Hope you guys can see that. I'm gonna zoom out a tiny bit so you can see the score as well. There you go. So that's the score right now. That's the scores and the player scores right now. So Breanna Stewart double 17 and 11 has 2 blocks here. I told y'all she'll get at least 20. She's making me seem like I know what I'm talking about. Jewel Lloyd with 8, Rakia with 2, Dejanay with 0, Vandersloot with 5. Excuse me, and Aaliyah Edwards with 0. Kate Martin with 5. You got Tiffany Hayes with 13. Alyssa Thomas with 8 and 10 rebounds. Kayla McBride with 11. She's not having the best shooting night. In case y'all ain't know what my affiliations lie. That's so y'all know. All right. Coming back to this third quarter where the Mist have made a run here. Now it's Stewie, Rakia, and Vandersloot on the floor for the Mist. JP said, "Can't believe Hayes was retired." Yeah, she's been playing basketball a really long time though. I was doing some highlight clips from like 2016 or something, and Tiffany Hayes was in it. Ball and play, 2015, 2016. She's been playing ball a long time. Kate Martin double clutch three. There was no time left on the clock, and it's a air ball. 5-point game here. The Mist got the stops they needed. Offense starting to flow here for them. Let's see if they can dig into it. It's Kate, Steph Dolson, and I couldn't see the other person, and Kayla McBride on the floor for the Laces. Vandersloot finds Stewie on the roll. Ball behind her a little bit. Martin up to McBride. She goes over the quick scoop and score. Turnover leads to an offensive basket. Stewie for three. Oh, halfway down and out. McBride with the ball. McBride on the attack. They want to post Steph Dolson here. They get it to Steph Dolson on Vandersloot, and that's mouse in the house. And just like that, they've pushed this lead back up to 9. Sloot with the ball took a turnover and then a bad shot, and they capitalized. Vandersloot mid-range jump shot short. Rebound to McBride. McBride off the screen, mid-range jump shot misses. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie on the attack, gets into the paint, double clutches, misses, and Martin gets the rebound. Good defense by Kate not to foul there. Kate Martin steps into a three and is back to double figures here. Just like that, a 7-0 run, and is back up by 12. Ball over to Rakia. Rakia faces up on Kayla McBride. She gets by her, and Rakia blows by and gets her first bucket of the game. Kayla McBride gets the ball off the curl and scores. I thought I started the clock. My bad, y'all. We're down to a minute 40 here. Stewie pulls up for three and short. Rebound to McBride. Over to Kate Martin. She comes off the screen. Kate Martin drops it off to Steph Dolson. It's just too easy for the Laces. And it's a timeout here by the Mist. Just like that, they were within 5, and the Laces go on a nice run here to push it up to 14. Wow, wow, wow. Just like that, y'all. You don't capitalize on your opportunities, and just like that, it's back to double figures. 48-34. You can see the box score there. Um, KO KO each quarter is 7 minutes long. 7 minutes each quarter. The fourth quarter is untimed. There's a target score after the third quarter is over. There's a target score that they have to reach, and whoever reaches that score first will be the winner. All right, y'all. We coming back to this. Not enough. Rakia Jackson and the Mist with the ball. Rakia comes off the screen. Foul line jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Tiffany Hayes. Hayes comes across half court, gets the screen, steps back, crossover. It might have hit off a foot, but she still saves it. Oh, diving on the floor. Dejanay has the ball, fakes the pass, and Dejanay Carrington finally scores the basket. 48-36. Dejanay got 2 points. That was her first 2 points of the game. Tiffany Hayes, a little gimpy there. After her and Dejanay dove on the floor for the basketball. It's 59.8 seconds to go here. We'll find out the target score at the end of the third quarter. They'll add 11 points to the leaders, the team who's in the lead. They'll add it 11 points to their score, and that'll be the target score. 52 seconds to go here in this quarter. I'm just running my clock down. They get the ball to Martin, and they call a foul there on Aaliyah Edwards. Good cut by Martin to the basket. 51 seconds to go. 48-36. The Mist had this within 5 about 2 minutes ago, and the Laces went on a crazy run here to push this back up. Kate Martin, one free throw for 2 points, and she buries it. 14-point lead, 50 seconds to go in the third. Dejanay off the screen, over to Rakia. Rakia guarded by Kate, shoots the three over her, and Rakia hits the three. It feels like the third quarter is when she comes alive. 11-point game, 50-39. Kayla McBride off the screen, no help defense there. Kayla McBride gets all the way to the basket off 2 stagger screens and gets there. Rakia Jackson crossover with 23 seconds, tries to go baseline, bumps Kate Martin out the way too far under the basket, tries to go up again, gets the ball stripped by Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson over to Kate. Kate hesitation, dribble Dejanay with the silly foul. So it's 52-39 with about 13 seconds to go. Substitutions being made. Kate Martin to inbound. Ball and play to McBride. 10 seconds to go. Kate Martin for three, too strong. Rakia with the rebound. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. Rakia skips through that lane. Left hand lay. Over to Kate Martin. Kate Martin, half court three at the buzzer. Off the front rim. And that's how the third quarter ends. So we add 11 to 52. 63 is the target score here. 63 target score. I'm going to get that up right now for y'all. 63 is the target score. All right, let's get things ready for the fourth and final quarter. Remember, it's an untimed fourth quarter. First team to 63 will be the winner of this game. Let's get the box score up for you guys. That is the box score. Ivan says, so if they get 63, will it end at whatever time it is? Yeah, there's no time. It'll be timeless. So there's just zeros on the clock, and whoever gets to 63 first wins. Sefi says, let's go Laces. I did say Miss would win this game. I said it would be close, and it's still time. This is the same lead the same amount that they gave up in that fourth quarter to the Lunar Owls when they lost their first game. So hopefully they could be on the other end this time. So target score is 63. First team to 63 will win this game. Will it be the Laces moving to 2-0, or will it be the Mist moving to 1-1? We are at the end of the third, awaiting the fourth quarter. Carmelo was good. Mist need to turn up defensively. I will say it's like a huge discrepancy on the fouls being called against them. But my coach said they are taking poor shot selection. And yeah, the shot selection has been awful. I agree totally there. Especially when they had the momentum at some points. They come up, take a stupid three, and then the Laces come down and get an easy layup. It's not really a recipe for success there. Laces Owls Vinyl top 3 team so far. Yeah, I would agree with you there, Carmela. I would agree with you there. Maddox said it don't matter if the Mist don't win the chip, but what matters more is that Breanna Stewart will lead us to back-to-back chance for the Liberty. Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. But until then, she need to fix up. She need to fix up here. She don't want to be you're on the team with one of the co-founders and your team bottom of the league. It's not a good look, you know? Not a good look. Carmela said, I'm not sure why Jewel sat so long. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good question. Why? Maybe he was saving her for this fourth quarter? I don't know. I hope she's okay. I hope there's no injury or anything. Favor says I'm all in for the Laces. Yeah, they're a very dangerous team. So who starts? Who starts the quarter with the ball? All right, let me get this back ready. Fourth quarter starting, people. Fourth quarter is starting. Untimed. Target score is 63. Dejanay to the basket and gets fouled by Kate Martin immediately. As she was going to the basket, Dejanay trying to make up for all those bricks she was putting up in the first and in the first three quarters. Tiffany Hayes, country as hell. I'm just trying to know what we're about to deal with. Nah. Um, Dejanay misses the foul shot. Sorry, that was my imitation Southern accent. It was terrible. Kayla McBride off the screen goes to the basket. Right hand layup is good. Dejanay with the ball. Dejanay on the attack. Dejanay trying to do whoever off. I'm trying to get her off, and she just bricked. Alyssa Thomas into the paint, throws it out to Kate. Kate back to Alyssa. Alyssa over the shoulder pass to Kate. Oh, smokes the layup. Rebound to Rakia. Rakia goes behind the back. Oh, she traveled almost. Gets it to Dejanay. Dejanay wide open. They giving her the three, and she continues to build a brick house here. Stewie slaps the towel with the floor and gets up to walk to the scorer's table to check in. Dejanay doing her thing on defense. I will give her that though. Dejanay is fighting on the defensive end, but she couldn't buy you a bucket if you gave her the money for it. And as I say that, her and Rakia go to the bench. Jewel Lloyd, Sloot, and Stewie all check in. Tiffany Hayes checks in for Kate Martin. Looking at the comments, do you think? Yeah. I just answered your question, KO. Happy New Year, Carmela. I forgot to mention that to you. Happy New Year. I haven't seen you in a bit. Stewie needs to clean it up. She looks frustrated. Yeah, she does look frustrated. Turnover by Jewel Lloyd as we talk about that. Natalie says, I think both Sav and Stewie are more focused in the W. Yeah, I mean, I did see a little interview with Sabrina, one of those post game interviews, saying that if she stayed locked in as Alyssa Thomas bodies up Breanna and scores, if she was as locked in for the W, I mean for the Unrivaled season as she was for the W, as she is for the W season, she'll be burnt out by the time the W starts. So she's trying to win, but she's not trying to like by all costs. Alyssa Thomas in the post against Jewel. Jewel bodies her up and gets a stop. Jewel in transition over to Stewie. Stewie right wing three, terrible. That's the shot selection we're talking about. Vandersloot for three, misses. This is over, man. This is over. They suck. Alyssa Thomas in the paint over to Kayla McBride. Easy layup. It's like easy does it, man. 5 points away for the Laces from winning this game. The Mist looked terrible. Jewel Lloyd in the paint. One leg fall away over Alyssa. Miss. Yo, they stink. It's 31% from the field for them. Tiffany Hayes off the screen, pulls up for an easy midi. Too strong. Rebound to Salute. Kayla McBride is still. Oh, Kayla McBride's at 21. Jeez. Stewie trying to body up Tiffany Hayes. Throws it out to Salute. Salute. Top of the key three. Brick. Yo, this is awful. They basically giving up Hayes for three. Cash. Tip Hayes. Tip Hayes with the three. And is 2 points away for from a game. Stewie on the attack. She may not get this 20 unless she hits a three right now. Jewel Lloyd off the handoff and scores. 61-43. This might be game. 2 points away from game right here for the Laces. Hayes with the ball. Let's see who gets the game winner today. Kayla McBride off the curl. That's good. Oh, it bounces off Alyssa Thomas. One arm rebound, put back. Game over. Miss move to 0-2. Laces move to 2-0. Breanna Stewart, she made me look like a liar. She had 17 at the end of the third. Finishes with 17. Wow, wow, wow. and that's how the story gets written here. Miss moved to 0-2. Laces moved to 2-0. Let me show y'all the scoreboard before we get out of here. This is how it ends, people. Alyssa Thomas, offensive rebound, one arm putback, and just wanted it more than the miss. They look terrible, man. Salute to the of how many people said the laces would win. But salute to y'all. 63% of y'all they were the favorite anyway. I was going for the underdog, but they completely let me down. Carmela said getting annoyed with Stewie box out. She just stand. Yeah, she's really yeah. She's basically given up. It looks like by the eye test, it doesn't look good. But let's take a look at the box score. Kate Martin finishes with 10 points and 3 steals. Steph Dolson with 4, didn't have a big role today. Alyssa Thomas, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Kayla McBride, another lead her team in scoring again, 21 points, 7 rebounds. For the Mist, you got Breanna Stewart, 14 minutes, 17 points, 12 rebounds. Jewel Lloyd with 10 points. Rakia Jackson with 9. She had all 9 in the third quarter, it felt like. Dejanay, 2 points on 1 of 10 shooting. Vandersloot, 5 points on 2 of 11 shooting. Missed a wide open layup on a fast break. Aaliyah Edwards, limited minutes today, 4 minutes, no points. Maddox, yeah, I'm not worried about the Liberty Trainer at all. I mean, you would expect as a co-founder, you see your other co-founder Nafisa having like 30-point games and 25-point games, and then the other co-founders out there just going through the motions, at least from the eye test. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about her in the WNBA. I'm just saying for the products purposes, it seems like one co-founder is taking it more seriously than the other. I could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like right now. Carmela says, I think it's interesting the Laces have 3 aces on their team. Remember that a mid-season trade, I mean a preseason trade happened where they traded Natasha Cloud from the Laces to Phantom in in exchange for Tiffany Hayes and like Jackie Young. And then that's when Sabrina ends up getting signed to Phantom. So basically, Phantom were the authors of their own demise, gave the Laces a stacked team. So it's interesting to when you look at it that point from that aspect, because imagine the Phantom with a Tiffany Hayes and a Jackie Young. Maybe that was the stipulation to get Sabrina, is that they had to trade 2 players away. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how this gonna affect their regular season. The thing is that this season ends if we take a look at the schedule. If if we take a look all the way at the last day of this season, last game of this season is March 17th. So they have a whole month to April, and then they have training camp starting like mid-April or end of towards the end of April. So they have a whole month to recover, relax, do whatever they have to do, and then lock back in for the WNBA season. And they're getting all the treatment and things there at Unrivaled. They're getting masseuse and chefs and all this recovery and all these things. Their bodies won't be all beat up, you know. Maddox said, "I don't think Kayla Thornton wanted to leave the Liberty." Yeah, she didn't, but that's the thing with expansion drafts. You don't really got a choice in that order. Seffi, 4 a.m. Oh man, you in England? Salute to you for sticking around. Catch you guys. Catch you on the next stream. Um, let's take one final look at the standings. Let's take a look at the standings one last time. Oh geez, my screen just went black. There we go. Standings here. So the Laces 2-0, Lunar Owls 2-0, Vinyl 2-0, Mist 0-2, Phantom 0-2, Rose 0-2. Remember, top 4 seeds make the playoffs. We're a ways away, but the top 4 seeds make the playoffs. I don't know exactly what the tiebreaker is. That'll be interesting. It'll probably be head-to-head matchups for that, but we shall see. JP, salute my friend. Thanks for tuning in as always. It is now 11:02 p.m. here on the East Coast of America, the USA. It's been a long day. I had work today, and then I came to do the stream. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for the stream. Leave a like on the way out. Subscribe if you are new here. I will be back not Friday. I'll be back. Oh, it's not tip off. Let's stop that. I'll be back on Saturday, 6 p.m. I believe is when I just showed you guys for the start of the games. Yeah, 6 p.m. Miss Rose, 7 p.m. Owls Phantom. I'll be back for that. No Friday game for me, but still expect highlights. I will get those highlights out on the channel in the pinned comment on the YouTube. Subscribe to watch the player highlights. I'm about to go get to editing these games right now. I'm gonna see who had some good games and get to editing right as I get off the stream. Appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all on Saturday. Enjoy your night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Salute.